the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to transparent pricing with no dealer installed options or inflated market adjustments you're forced to buy. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
102.5 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live. Want some bacon?
No, man, I don't eat pork.
Are you Jewish?
No, I ain't Jewish. I just don't dig on swine, that's all.
Why not?
Pigs are filthy animals. I don't eat filthy animals.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Give you a quote to start the show today because I shared it on Facebook and it seems like some people there needed to hear it. So maybe you need to hear it too. Sometimes in the morning, I feel compelled to write something and I don't know where I'm going when I start writing it. The same thing happens on this show. Sometimes we'll start talking about stuff and there's no defined ending. There's no point, but we end up landing on something. Same thing in the mornings when I'll write on the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page. And this morning I shared a quote that is credited with Tony Robbins, probably said by someone else, but it is attributed to Robbins. And it is, life is happening for you, not to you. In other words, the things that you're going through either right now or in the past, etc., these are not things that happen to you. The death of a spouse, divorce, loss of a job, these are all things that can fill us with angst, sadness, depression, anger, any number of negatively attributed emotions. But in actuality, when you get through them, you see why they happen. Everything that would be perceivably bad that has happened in my life was actually the doorway through which I had to walk to get to something good. My son's health problems when he was 7 months old made me appreciate fatherhood that much more, something I carry with me to this very day. My marriage collapsing made me look inside myself to see what I was doing to not be a great partner. Still not saying I'm a great partner now, but I've learned a thing or two. And losing my radio gig in 2008, which is insane to me that that's now 18 years ago, filled me with this sense of purpose to get back on the radio and to get it right. And I feel like I am. My name is Drew Garabo. He is Maurice. We are Drew Garabo Live, and There's someone just dying to talk to us, Maurice. We didn't even give the numbers yet.
Oh.
And this person is dying to talk to us.
And it has to be good, Drew.
It always is, isn't it? Hello, who might you be?
This Drew?
Yes, sir, it is. It's 4 o'clock.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 o'clock on this here radio station. It's me.
It's amazing. I've always wanted to talk to you, so it's a first-time caller.
Oh, welcome. Nice to
And,
finally speak with you. What has held you back all these many years?
I really don't know. Maybe it was when I first started. It was the evil Drew was on the radio, so I was a little scared to call back.
I fully respect that, and I understand it completely. Trust me. I would when people would be like, "Hey, I love your show," but I would never call it. I'm like, that's a very smart move on your part.
Yes. So I think that you softened up over the years enough. You let off with a little U2.
Yeah.
So I had a first concert story. I know you like those sometime.
Do I?
I'm a few years younger than you, but really close. Born and raised in Florida, so I was raised in St. Pete. Got a ticket to go see U2 at the old Sombrero Tampa Stadium.
December
And,
1987.
This was my first concert, or maybe it was 90. This would have been 92 at the Sombrero.
Okay.
Opening act was Public Enemy, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, that was like the Zoo TV tour, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
But to be, this first concert ever, I'm 16 at the time, in a summer right before senior year, and I knew who Public Enemy was, but when they came out, they lined. I had floor seats. They lined the whole aisles with. They almost looked like. Who were those guys that used to march around New York City back in the day?
Oh, you're speaking of the Guardian Angels, but Public Enemy.
Yes,
there was the S1Ws, the Soldiers of the First World. That was Professor Griff headed them up, and they would do like a choreographed routine around Public Enemy's performance. Yes, sir.
It was incredibly intimidating. I was like, what is going on? But they were awesome. U2 was awesome. That's one of my favorite bands of all times. And then we also share my other favorite band of all time by far is Beastie Boys. So I always wanted to call in. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you.
Really enjoy the show.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot for starting us off with a little positivity today, man.
Nice.
Appreciate you.
Awesome. You guys have a great show. I'll be listening.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Well, that was very nice.
Yes.
Just dying to get that story out there. I completely forgot that Public Enemy opened up for U2. That might be one of the most, not that they're not alike socially or politically, because U2 has always championed diversity, et cetera.
Absolutely.
But musically, I would say most Public Enemy fans aren't U2 fans, and most U2 fans probably aren't Public Enemy fans, but I think that's an awesome cross-section, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
800-771-1025 is our number. Clearly, we have no phone screener, so you can take us in any direction you want. You can ask us anything, contribute anything you'd like, and we're happy to do it. Got some really cool news, and I can't say who told me because he made me swear to secrecy, and I wouldn't reveal who, but there's a new technology out on your car stereo where it can tell accurately what radio station you're listening to and when you're listening to it. We're not permitted to say like how they do ratings in radio, which is insane to me. It's part of a cloaked in secrecy deal with the devil that we make with the company that handles our ratings. However, there is a new emerging technology, thank God, that can accurately and actually tell who is listening and when. I've been in radio since 1994, and I don't think we've made that much progress as an industry when it comes to telling you who's listening, when they're listening, etc. But this person, who I will not reveal his or her identity, told me that the most listened to hour on 102.5 The Bone is the 5 to 6 o'clock hour, championed by Drew Garabo and a cat named Mo.
Wow.
We have the most listened to hour on this radio station, and I think that's pretty friggin' awesome. Obviously, it helps that Tampa is a dystopian hellscape when it comes to traffic and gridlock and whatnot. But that was a cool little thing that was shared with me. Don't know why it's not, public info. They should have a banner up in the break room, for crying out loud, right next to the famous microwave.
Come on, man. Maybe throw a brother's face on the billboard. Some black people up there, John Brennan.
But
we qualified.
But it's
Black History Month.
All right, it's not about you, Mo.
Oh, sorry.
Let's enjoy.
I got carried away, Drew.
I know you did, and that's why I didn't want to share it with you.
I apologize.
Yeah, now I gotta.
Your instincts were right.
Now I gotta keep you down. I never should have told you or anyone about this. But anyway, I thought that was pretty damn cool that from 5 to 6, the Bone has the most ears on its product right here. And I feel like we spew a pretty decent message. So hopefully we keep you in a pretty good mood. And thank you very much to that anonymous person for sharing. And thank you all for making us a part of your drive home every single day. 800-771-1025. But yeah, if you needed to hear that message of things happen for you and not to you, you may not realize it right now. But when I put that post up, I got all kinds of great comments from people who are struggling with depression, people who lost their parents, spouses, etc., from that dreaded disease. And I just wanted to share that with you here on the radio so you could hear me saying it. It is 1,000% true. It is very difficult to see at the time when I was diagnosed. I never had one of those woe is me, why is this happening moment. I just did what I would encourage you to do. Focus on one step at a time until you're free from that disease, and then wake up every morning with immense gratitude and treat people as they deserve to be treated. That's the best advice I can give you on this beautiful ass Tuesday in Tampa Bay. On that note, we will be participating in a radiothon. We are all in for all children's. It is happening this Thursday. It starts with, I can't think of a better way to start it out than with John Senning at noon. JP is not in, so it'll be John Senning at noon going all the way until 4 o'clock. I'll be spending the 3 to 4 o'clock hour with him, and we will rule that first afternoon, and we will collect as much donations as possible for All Children's Hospital, Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. This is a phenomenal organization that we are quite lucky to have right here in St. Petersburg. I will tell you, I can tell you firsthand how valuable the services they provide are. Having been there all too many times to deliver iPads to kids undergoing chemotherapy, when you find yourself in that situation, it is you are wrecked emotionally. When you get a potential catastrophic diagnosis for your kid, which I would not wish on anyone, but when there's something wrong with your kid, whether that is a 7-month-old, as my son was, where there's a 7-year-old, a 17-year-old, your kid is your baby. And when you are experiencing that, it helps tremendously to have devoted, compassionate professionals there to help you every step of the way, from nurses, doctors, surgeons, orderlies, administrators, etc. The little things make a huge difference. And your donations, which you can make right now, by the way, just follow The Bone on social media, go to theboneonline.com. You can text and make a donation that way. Please help us raise as much money as possible for the foundation for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. This is money that will do the greatest good possible, and we are really here to make an impact on the community. Quick follow-up from yesterday. We were talking about Silence of the Lambs and how the actor Ted Levine, who played Buffalo Bill, was coming out and saying that he felt embarrassed by what they did for the transgender community, etc. I was really thinking about that, and I'm like, well, maybe on one hand, I could see how his portrayal of James Gumb as a transgendered person might have led to negative stereotyping. And then on the elliptical this morning, because I don't want to be a big fat ass, I'm on the elliptical this morning, and I'm watching that Monster, the Ed Gein story. Have you watched that or no?
No. Texas Chainsaw ginged me out.
Yeah,
I'm good.
It is brutal, and it's Charlie Hunnam, the dude who played Jax Teller in Sons of Anarchy. Ryan Murphy, the guy who's responsible for it, I believe is an openly gay man, like as gay gets.
Right.
He did American Horror Story and a couple of other things, but Ed Gein is like wearing his mother's face as a mask, and he wears bra and so like if it was that harmful of a stereotype back in 1991, then how come in 2026 we're able to still revisit it and make that kind of the centerpiece of this very disturbing docudrama or whatever the hell you want to call it. It doesn't mean that every transgendered person is going to skin people's faces or show up at youth hockey games and open fire on people.
Well, the fact that the transgender backlash came, I almost want to say, almost 3 decades after the release of Silence of the Lambs, would negate any kind of, cause and effect.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, until you brought it up yesterday, I read the news article, I really had forgotten that Buffalo Bill was transgender. I just thought he was a psycho.
That's exactly it. Like he was a psycho killer first.
Yeah.
And then a transgendered if he even was that.
I don't think I ever thought he was transgender, and I saw the movie more than a few times.
Yeah, I don't. He'd like to dress in women's clothing, and then he would make. But I mean,
who doesn't every now and again?
Like the satiny feel of broad panties.
Bowie wore the occasional dress. I'm not going to vilify the man.
800-771-1025 is our number. I was fascinated that they did you watch the show Mindhunter?
No.
It was a serial killer profiling show on Netflix. I think they only did 2 seasons, and people were clamoring for a third.
Right.
I think David Fincher might have directed it.
I think you're right. Was that the one with the Cheers guy and McConaughey, or am I?
No. That was True Detective on HBO.
Okay,
that was really good. Woody Harrelson and McConaughey.
Okay.
No, this was Mindhunter, and it was the FBI task force that came up with the term serial killer. They would visit serial killers in jail and have conversations with them and start to profile what made them serial killers and whatnot. And they just unannounced, they show up in like the 6th episode of this monster show, and I'm like, does this mean we're going to get another season of Mindhunter? Does this not? I don't know. Is today? This is completely unrelated. I should take a pause. Is today National Pancake Day? I think I read that it is.
You may be right.
and it just gives me the opportunity to preach the virtues of the coolest day trip in the state of Florida. I know that yesterday I was encouraging you go out for ice cream. I don't mean to sound like I'm trying to make you fat, because I'm not. It's the opposite. I would like for you to get in the gym. I would like for you to move your body, because you're not happy when you're fat. Let's be honest. There aren't that many blissfully happy fat people. They are usually miserable because they hate themselves, because they know that they're fat and unmotivated and undisciplined and lazy, so they lash out at others. However, sometimes it's important to enjoy indulgences, like going out for ice cream, while also getting on the elliptical, yes, and moving your body and eating healthy most of the time. But the coolest day trip in the entire state of Florida is De Leon Springs State Park, on the other side or inferior side of the state, the East Coast, inferior to our fine West Coast. It is between DeLand and New Smyrna Beach. It's a state park, so you pay like $5 for a carload. And they have, you're like, why are you talking about this on National Pancake Day? I'm glad you asked. They have the coolest thing that you could possibly experience for breakfast, and that is a griddle in the middle of your table so that you can prepare pancakes the way you like them. You're not a slave to Big IHOP. You're not a slave to Big Waffle. They bring you the pitchers of batter. You pour them on the heated skillet. You put in blueberries, chocolate chips, bananas, peanut butter. You flip them. You place them on your plate. It is amazing. I know you scoff, Maurice. John Setting, he scoffed too. He continues to scoff.
As do I.
But I'm here to tell you it is a magical, magical experience. 800-771-1025. Ain't nothing like it anywhere in the state of Florida. Now, I'm getting conflicting reports in the YouTube chat that today might not be National Pancake Day. It may be in September. Thank you, Corey Puckett, fact checker. If you'd like to join those fine people, albeit hung up on facts, in the YouTube chat, you can go to YouTube, check out 1025 The Bone channel, click on Drew Garabo Show, and you'll see Maurice and myself chatting in a room. And, we're here to do it. I see is that the real hotline or is that the old hotline? I think that's the old hotline ringing in, which we no longer have access to, which is really weird.
No.
Like when the new hotline calls, we got that yellow button.
Yes.
So that's probably someone with the old hotline number trying to reach us, which these things happen.
You're timed out, bro.
What do you think the most difficult sport to participate in would be? The most challenging from a physical. Oh, there we go. Hello there. How can we help you?
Is this me?
I think so. Who's me?
I can't stand by any longer and hear you spew this propaganda about a place that forces you to cook your own breakfast. And you paint a picture, do not be a slave to IHOP or all of these other chains when you're talking about a scenario where you actually have to go there and do your own work in 2026.
You get to control how big. Look, John, how many times have you gone into a pancake palace and said, I'd like some pancakes, and they bring out little silver dollar nipple size, and you're like, I want a big-ass flapjack. This way, you can make little silver dollars. You can make big sand dollars. You control the batter.
Never enough to think, wow, I wish I just had a place I could go and cook these myself. Like there's the one of the greatest foods that is meant to be eaten out at an establishment is the pancake. To think that somehow you're having a grander experience by driving across the state, paying an entrance fee into a state park, to then wait 2.5 hours to cook your own damn food. It's like it's almost like Stockholm syndrome.
This burn it really, really hurts my heart to hear you say that, because if I were to watch you frolicking in the cool waters of De Leon Springs State Park and then going inside dripping wet to make your own pancakes, I know you well enough to know how much inner joy that would bring you, my friend.
I never can do it. I can never do it. I wish, but after all my years and the strong, hard stance I've taken, I could never step foot in that place. I would bathe in the waters, but I will not go to that table with a griddle in the middle and cook my own pancakes that I paid for.
Well, I appreciate you checking in, and even though this is one of the very few issues in which we are diametrically opposed, I still love you.
Hashtag never cook your own pancakes. Love you.
800-771-1025.
Let me tag on to this. Take the cooking your own pancakes out of the equation. Pancakes are a food that I will give you 15 minutes in the car for. That's it. I will not drive beyond 15 minutes to eat some friggin' pancakes. Sorry, not sorry.
They call it Shrove Tuesday. That's why it's Pancake Day. February 17th, 2026. It's Shrove Tuesday, the beginning of Lent, a 40-day period of abstinence. So I guess that's why pancakes are a thing today. And let me tell you this. I woke Sarah and her daughter up at about 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
Last year, so we could make the drive to De Leon. We actually had breakfast first so that we could have breakfast later.
Out of your damn mind.
Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
Hey, man, this is Jason.
Hey, Jason. How you living, B?
Man, I'm doing good. I listened to your ice cream thing last night.
Yeah,
So having me, sorry.
watch the language. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all right.
And guess what, man? She was the most excited woman in the world.
What flavor? What flavor ice cream did you get, and what flavor did she get?
I get pistachio, and she gets that black cherry.
Oh, that black cherry is everything, man. Thank you very much. I'm glad I was able to influence y'all to go and get some ice cream. It's beautiful. Everybody, who's unhappy when they're going for ice cream? Afterwards, you're like, I just got some ice cream. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello, Drew. Hello,
Hi.
Mo.
Hi.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. It's your boy E-Dash. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, E-Dash? Good to hear from you, man. Holy crap. Blast from the past. What's up, dude?
Hey, just hanging out, man. Enjoying the show, as always. Drew, love you, buddy. You had a take about fat people not being happy, all right?
Yep.
And I have to say, as a fit guy myself, I want people to be, active and stuff, but I think we could come up with a list right now of happy fat people.
All right. First of all, you're thick like THICC, like Jack Diesel thick. So let's not paint an inaccurate picture of the Adonis that is E-Dash. But all right. But Dom DeLuise, he's dead. Who else? John Candy, also dead. You see a pattern here? Who else is a happy fat guy?
I see a pattern of living their life is going out on top.
Yeah, he ain't wrong, Drew. They did go.
All right. Chris Farley, also dead. Show me a happy fat guy. Come on, E-Dash. That's currently alive.
Chris Kringle. He's obese, but he's Fred Christmas cheer.
All right. Hey, I don't know, man. We'll look for one, but I appreciate hearing from you. If that's what got you to call, dude, I'm glad I said it. It was good hearing from you.
No, you guys are great. Keep going, fellas.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. 800-771-1025.
Not a lot of older happy fat guys now that I think.
Well, they've given up. Yeah. They're happy because they've given up. They're like, this is just the way I'm going to be the rest of my life. Fat. I might as well be happy about it. So they're not really, really happy. They've just surrendered to the fact that they're not going to put in the effort that it takes to get skinny.
A lot of happy fat women, though.
Oh, they should be.
Yeah.
Fat women are beautiful. I mean, larger women are beautiful. I would never call them fat. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Cheryl. Hi, Mo.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hi.
Hi.
So I was answering another question. I was going to tell you water polo.
Water polo seems like it'd be
the
so
hardest
easy.
sport.
But I mean, you're just swimming. Like you're swimming with the volleyball
Like
in front of
can't
you.
Swim.
Well, then you don't play water polo.
Yeah.
I tried to play water polo once and it drowned a horse. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hello, did John Senning saw my son last night on his scooter and did not follow him? And now my son is missing and so is his scooter.
If you weren't listening to the Sending show earlier, which you should have been, you missed the reference that he made of a wayward child in John's neighborhood. Hello, Drew Garabo. Thank you for that. When we come back, I will tell you the hardest sport to get in condition for. You wouldn't hear it and go, oh, that sounds like a hard sport. But it is ranked number 1 because of the mental and physical toughness. By the way, they rank the easiest sports too. And I have a major beef with one of them that I currently play and I suck at.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a crash. Bel Air Road eastbound at Belcher, delaying you as it turns out in all 4 directions. Starkey northbound still reeling from that earlier wreck at East Bay Drive. Incident Main Street eastbound at Enterprise Road. Hillsborough crash north 21st Street southbound toward the Selman. Will back you up to I-4. Caution, traffic lights are working incorrectly just north of the county line. Reported on Bruce B. Downs at State Road 56. This is Eric with traffic.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let them cook, Tampa.
Camtech continues to rank #1 in preparing students to ace that tricky Florida contractor's exam. Learn how this Wednesday, 7 p.m. at Camtech's campus, 246 Crystal Grove, Lutz. Get legal with CamtechSchool.com, 800-875-PASS.
It's free window February at Renewal by Andersen of Tampa and Sarasota. Check out this deal. Buy 4 replacement windows and doors. Get the 5th free. Plus, no money down, no payments, 0% interest for 12 months. Expires February 28th at Renewal by Andersen of Florida. They're going to do a great job at beautifying your home. Superior products, exceptional service. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
It's time for a clean slate at Crown Honda. We're clearing the lot of all past year's Honda models. Like a new Honda Civic LX, just $219 a month. Or a new Honda Accord LX, only $209 a month. But hurry, the clean slate sale runs this month only. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service.
Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Chair.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
Up to 40% off, plus get up to $150 onboard credit and kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Tampa Bay. How confident are you in your home service company? If you hesitate, it's time to call Hawkins Service Company. For over 30 years, Hawkins has delivered trusted air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and pool equipment services, all backed by industry-leading service guarantees and thousands of 5-star reviews. New customers get 10% off any service when you mention the bone. Book online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is a real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
Transform your backyard for less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a sleek black aluminum fence that adds style, security, and curb appeal for just $125 a month. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments until spring. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Pelt Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Pelt Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Pelt has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin, and boom, 10% off everything. Pelt Shoes, a perfect fit.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-226-8833. That's 800-226-8833.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
The Strawberry Festival returns to Plant City February 26th through March 8th with great shows like Brantley Gilbert Wednesday, March 4th, Dierks Bentley Thursday, March 5th, and catch Pitbull Toddler as well as The Offspring on Saturday, March 8th. All at the Florida Strawberry Festival February 26th through March 8th.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah Farah anytime.
Tampa.
You could win a new Corvette Z06 at the Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet. The best Corvette we've ever raffled. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community right here at home. Enter online at stingraychevroletraffle.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. More good weather continues right into the second half of the week. Mostly clear and mild tonight, 62. Some patchy fog is likely. Coming up on Wednesday, more sunshine. Great day. High temperatures approaching 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Boxing. That's the most difficult sport, according to an ESPN study. Now, they have ice hockey listed at number 2. That is insane to me because I think ice hockey is number 1 by a long shot. Now, can anyone put on a pair of boxing gloves and get in a ring with anybody else and hold their own? I don't know. The average person wouldn't last around with the worst amateur boxer on the planet. But you can learn the basics of step into your, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to learn how to box. It is no doubt very difficult to box competitively. But I don't know that it's the most difficult sport.
I would say this. I've never played ice hockey. I've been on a pair of skates. I've boxed. It was the most, 1 minute in, it was the most exhausting thing I've ever done. And bar none, it exhausts you to a degree and with a rapidity unlike anything I've ever done.
That is true. I did that punch boxing for fitness about 12 years ago. And my trainer, Martin, got me to a point where I could hit a bag for like a minute.
Right.
And then you get done and your arms are as heavy as they've ever been. And you realize if you were to do that against another human being, they would kill you.
That's without somebody punching back at you, knocking the wind out of you. It is absolutely, if you're doing it at a level that has, that's actual and real, it's exhausting.
But is it more difficult than ice skating?
Well, I guess it depends on what they mean by level of difficulty. I thought the article was saying, as far as physical exertion, difficulty in maintaining the physicality of it. And in that respect, I mean, you got the skates holding you up when you're playing hockey.
Holding you up. Have you ever tried to ice skate before?
You gliding, man.
Oh, my God. It is so hard to even ice skate.
I came from Chicago, bro. I glided on my sneakers on a riverbed.
All right, Dorothy Hamill.
Come on, man.
Boxing is the sport that demands the most from the athletes who compete in it. They say harder than football, harder than baseball, harder than basketball, harder than hockey, soccer, cycling, skiing, billiards, and fishing. Okay, come on. I mean, billiards and fishing. I'm sorry. To me, I think ice skating, when you factor in how A, difficult it is to ice skate, B, how difficult it is to ice skate while carrying a stick, C, trying to hit a puck into a net, and then D, doing so while there is someone actively trying to separate your head from your body, get out of here with boxing.
A lot of downtime in hockey.
Downtime?
Let me tell you this. Boxing may be the only sport that doesn't have a bench.
Yeah, there's no bench, and there's no, there's not a second of relaxing.
No.
Even in hockey, where it is nonstop action, or soccer, where it is nonstop action, you got like a second to catch your breath. In boxing, I think if you take a second to catch your breath, you're going to get a punch to the face.
You'll get knocked the F out.
And you will indeed.
See Smokey standing over you.
800-771-1025 is the number. I need this to reach conclusion by the end of this segment, which is more difficult, according to the average person, that's you listening right now, hockey, ice hockey specifically, or boxing. Because floor hockey is hard, but you can do it if you can't skate. We did a floor hockey exhibition. It was like a media thing for the Lightning about 10, 11 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this sounds fun. 2 minutes in, you're sucking wind like, hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? Hello? Sometimes people don't realize they dialed a number. I'll just patiently wait for a second. Hello? From the 615 area code. Maybe now you'll recognize that that's your number and we can talk. Or not. Just put you on a gentle hold. Good afternoon. It's Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hi, Drew. You got me?
I do. Tommy.
It's Tommy again. How you doing, Drew?
What's up, bud? Good to hear your beautiful voice. What's going on?
Cheers, mate. Just talking about the toughest sports out there. I've been watching a lot of the Winter Olympics. I would say the two-person luge or slalom. Don't know if you've seen that.
I saw, who's the dude that's on Weekend Update? Not Michael Che, but the other guy, Colin Yost, I think it is. He's married to, he was doing the bobsled and said that it was the most terrified he's ever been in his entire life.
Absolutely. But Drew, there's a two-man bobsled where you have one man laying face up at the bottom and another man laying face up on top of the first man.
Oh, that sounds hot.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to win a gold in.
Yeah,
and
you're
tell
right.
Your family about.
I hate that Winter Olympics. Thank you, Tommy.
I'd like to point out that any sport the Jamaicans could excel at is hardly in the top 10 of the toughest sport. Nothing against my Jamaican brethren, but
shout out to Dougie Doug.
Yeah, they're not known for overexertion.
By the way, breaking news related to Tampa Bay sports. Mike Evans will return in 2026. His agents, Derek Gilmore and Darren Jones, say the future Hall of Famer will play this upcoming season and will explore his free agency options. Let's hope he explores them and then decides how great he has it here in Tampa Bay. He's a good dude and a tremendous beast of a wide receiver. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? Still that 615 person trying to figure out life. I have a great amount of patience lately. I don't know why. Hello? I think we may have been Oh, all right. Good afternoon, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
Hey, this is Mark out of Tampa.
Hey, Mark out of Tampa. What's going on?
I'm a true Floridian. I've never really been on the ice. But the way it's been explained to me with ice hockey is when they're trying to get power out of their plays and trying to move around, they're actually in a squat position the entire time. That's why they only spend like 30 seconds to a minute on the ice.
Oh, God, your friggin' quads and your hammies and your glutes. It must be in such pain, right?
And then you've got these guys that are 6'6" tall that are wearing all these pads and doing everything you were just talking about, trying to hit a puck, trying to knock somebody else's head off before they hit your head off.
River.
Way more difficult than boxing.
Anything where the ice is giving you your momentum, it's like downhill skiing. The snow's doing all the work. The ice is doing all the work. But get out of here.
Ice ain't doing no work. That ice is stationary. My biggest issue, though, is with the easiest sports listed. They put golf as one of the easiest sports.
I ain't mad at that.
Well, of course you're not. You're not a golfer. The thing is, does it require a lot out of you physically? No. Does it take incredible coordination, mental toughness, etc., to swing a golf club decently? Yes. Is it a physically exerting sport? Good God, no.
Are you trying to make a case for or against where it is on the list?
Yes. I'm just saying it is not easy to golf well. It might be easy for any Joe Lunchpail to pick up a golf club and go out there and swing it, but I have been playing for the better part of 20 years, and if I break 90, it's an effing miracle. It is a difficult sport to be good at.
I would certainly agree that it's probably more difficult to be good at golf than it is at boxing.
Yes, but boxing is way more physically rigorous. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Hello? From the 908.
Oh, hey, what's up, Drew? What's up, Mo?
People really testing my patience today. I got to say, I'm passing with flying colors over here. What's up, dude?
What's going on? I was just going to say, probably I would think that boxing overall is a more intense sport, but hockey, I'd say probably as a team sport or a sport with a ball maybe is harder than say basketball or something. But I think boxing overall is a lot harder than or more.
Thank you. 800, my patience was definitely rewarded. 800-771-1025 is the number. ESPN's Page 2, which I didn't know was still a thing, ranked sports skills, difficulty. Why can't I say degree of difficulty? Oh, you just did. Number 1, boxing. Number 2, ice hockey. Football, basketball, wrestling, martial arts, tennis, which is stupid easy. You put a racket in your hand, you swing a friggin' tennis racket. It's so easy.
Doing a lot of running.
Yeah, that is for sure. That is the tough part of tennis, is that running, especially during the summertime. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you? Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, I can hear you loud and clear. Hi, who are you?
Hey, my name's Eric. How you doing?
Eric, very well. Thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good. What's up?
I just wanted to talk about the sporting thing.
Yes,
Is
sir.
rugby on that list somewhere?
Oh, good question. It should be. I heard it takes leather balls to play rugby. It's just a bumper sticker. Let's see.
I mean,
Rugby.
yeah.
That's not what's the difference? Maybe you know, sir. What's the difference between Australian rules football and rugby? Are they basically the same?
I don't really know it. It looks like a very serious sport, but I'm assuming they're the same.
Yeah, there's a scrum involved. There's people. Rugby, not listed. Boxing, ice hockey, football, basketball, wrestling, martial arts, water polo. Oh, rugby. Yes, it is like the 1, 2, 3, 4, about the 10th most difficult sport.
Oh man, I feel like that should be ahead of basketball or baseball, but hey, I don't make the choices here.
No, me either. And rugby, they don't have any equipment either. So you're out there, dudes are grabbing each other's nuts and pushing each other and tackling each other. That never looked like a lot of fun to me, rugby. Hello, who are you?
I just say Steve from Lakeland, Florida. How
Hi,
you doing?
Steve from the 863. What's going on?
Yeah, I would say if I had to guess, it would probably be baseball because, depending on how you determine the hardest sport, because look at their averages, and you got balls coming in different ways, speeds, and for them to hit that few of base hits and or home runs compared to basketball and hockey and things like that.
It is a sport based on failure because if you can hit the ball once out of every 4 times, you'll end up in the major leagues. Like 1 out of every 4 times you step to the plate, if you get a hit, you could probably make a living doing it. It is an easy sport to learn. It is not that physically difficult. It is hard to hit a curveball for sure, but it's not that hard to throw, and it's not that hard to catch, you know?
Yeah, for the full sport, yes. But I was just thinking hitting itself.
I would say of all the tasks in sport, hitting a baseball would definitely rank up there among the most difficult.
Right.
Especially from like a pitcher who can throw. Even a kid, like probably the best pitcher in 10 and under baseball right now could strike us both out, and we wouldn't even come close to getting our bat on the ball. I could do everything except hit a curveball. I couldn't hit. I played Little League, and once I started growing, because I was very, very short my whole childhood, and I'm talking like 4'10" short in 7th grade. So I would get in the batter's box, and I wouldn't have to swing because none of the pitchers had the command to where they could throw it to a little M-words strike zone, you know? So I learned quickly that if I just sat there with the bat on my shoulder, 4 straight pitches, maybe they'd throw a strike. So 5 pitches, I'd be on my way to first base if I got a hit. Like, yeah, here we go. And then my dad's like, swing the bat. I'm like, why? I'm going to strike out, Dad. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, it's Preston. How you doing?
Hey, Big Press. What's up, dude?
Hey, so I just want to make the point that hockey players literally throw down and box like several times per hockey game on the ice. So you never see any boxers like suddenly throw down and play hockey.
That'd be ridiculous if Lennox Lewis were to all of a sudden go, excuse me, mate, I'm going to get a quick bit of hockey in. You're exactly right.
No, he's
hockey
not.
players box every game, but boxers sure don't hockey every match.
Don't conflate street brawling with boxing.
Oh, that's
They're
boxing.
two completely different things.
That's boxing. Thank you, Preston. Great hearing from you. Good point, buddy.
You got yahoos on the corner at Ybor City doing the exact same thing.
Not
those
on
hockey
skates.
Players.
Not on skates. 800-771-1025. Now, that's a great point, Preston. Thank you. Drew Garabo Live. Hello, who are you?
Hey, this is Rick, gentlemen. How y'all doing?
What's up, Rick?
I had the guy was 2 calls ago. I had 2 boys who played baseball, and in these days, these Division I baseball players, they are completely jacked.
Yep.
They are huge. They're strong, and you know when I watched my boys play all throughout, and you know when it got hitting a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, it's just unbelievably. But the hockey thing, what they can do on those skates with hockey, and I would have to agree that probably hockey is way up there.
Yeah, and you and I probably grew up in an era, sir, where baseball players did not have the same commitment to physical fitness that they have these days. There were some fat-ass, slovenly baseball players, sloppy-ass dudes,
Yeah.
Bob Horner, et cetera. When we grew up, it's like, damn, those dudes were fat, burning heaters in the dugout. And these days, like you said, the dudes
You're
are
right.
jacked.
Yeah, when we were young, it was talk about if you lifted weights, it would make you stiff and you'd lose your flexibility. Same with golfers. Well, Tiger Woods proved that wrong.
Well, he sure as hell
And
did.
Rory McIlroy. Yeah, but yeah, it's all about the gym now. These guys are big.
You're right on that, man. Appreciate the call.
Yeah, man. Hockey's just figure skating with padding. Ought to be ashamed of themselves to call
I can't wait till Pat Maroon comes here to
call themselves men.
lose his weight loss challenge and hears you saying that. These dudes are rugged, jacked, and they skate, unlike these boxers.
Nancy Kerrigan took a crowbar to the knee, Drew.
I don't know what that has to do with hockey.
That's what I said. And figure skaters with padding. She had no padding, Drew.
I'm Team Galooly.
Yeah, well, me too, of course.
Hello, who are you?
This is Daryl, Drew.
Hi,
I have
Daryl.
to disagree.
Oh, all right.
Golf, I'm going to bring up this conversation again. Figure skating, darts, bowling, and golf are not sports. They're competitions or games for the mere fact you do not affect your opponent's
play. If you did, that's a sport. So they are not sports. They're competitions or games.
Figure skating, golf, bowling, and darts. Well, I wouldn't say darts are a sport ever, so we can throw that one out. Figure skating, meh. So you say in order for it to be a sport, your actions have to somehow affect your opponent.
Correct. That's the definition I came to over so many years of hearing this debate. If you have a better idea how to define a sport, but I would say golf and those are competitions and or games.
It's an interesting point. Thank you. I would like to argue with you.
So you're saying in order for it to be a sport,
your actions on the playing field have to affect the other person. So tennis, you hit it, the other person has to hit it back.
Right.
But bowling, golf, you're individually doing your thing and you're competing against other people who are individually doing their thing. I'm just trying to think of a sport where your solo actions don't influence your opponent, and I can't think of one.
Well, but if you're winning, if you're putting points on the board,
yes,
you're affecting your opponent.
Not physically, mentally maybe. Mentally, but not physically. If I go out and I shoot a 59, which would be ridiculous, but if I go out there to shoot a 59, every other golfer knows they've got to go low, but what I did does not affect them swinging the golf club. Tennis, you're directly affecting. Pickleball even, you're hitting it and they have to react to that. Baseball, I throw it, they have to hit it. Basketball, they have to guard me. Good luck with that. Wet from outside. Football, obviously cause and effect.
What about swimming? So swimming's not a sport?
No. By his definition, no, because you're just swimming in your own lane. You're not swimming against somebody. But water polo, yes, because you got that stupid volleyball and you're swimming in the pool.
So bobsledding's not a sport?
Oh, no, because you're doing it individually.
I got to cry foul on that one.
I don't know.
Because now you're saying bobsledding. It's in the Olympic sports.
It's in the Olympics. It's not in the Olympic sports.
Well,
is archery a sport?
Sure, it's a sport of archery. I don't know. But I would certainly call bobsledding a sport.
I wouldn't. I would call that a good time on the side of a mountain. I don't know. So, I'm going to have to ponder that for a moment. But we're right up against it, and our 5 o'clock hour, the biggest hour on 102.5 The Bone, is coming at you. We will continue this fun, spirited conversation and sprinkle in a little bit of FCC violations for El Bad Bunny, El Bunny Malo, next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Last call for Calta Cruise 19. Yes, you still have time to get on board.
Special announcement, listen up.
And this year, John Senning is coming with us. Ever thought, I'd like to play shuffleboard with Mike Calta? Or wish I could hang out with John Senning in the Bahamas? Or I've always wondered what Pap looks like while he's sleeping in his cabin? Gross. Well, now is your chance. Calta Cruise 19 is happening on April 9th, 2026 for a 4-night cruise. We'll be on the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas, departing from Port Canaveral and heading to Coco Cay and Nassau. And we'd love for you to join the party. You can book right now. Email caltacruise@gmail.com to put your deposit down today. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, eastbound Main Street at US 19, still a problem. Earlier crash. We also have right lane blockage due to that crash. Belcher Road southbound at Bel Air Road. Continuous delay in all 4 directions. Keene Road southbound at Gulf to Bay. Incident there. Dale Mabry in Hillsborough northbound. Crash toward Euclid Avenue. Crash Big Bend Road westbound at 301. This is Eric with traffic.
So, you're ready to propose, huh?
Yeah, man. She's definitely the one.
What are we thinking about the ring? I got my wife's at Hellsberg. I couldn't recommend a better jeweler.
I could use some help with that.
Man, go to Hellsberg. I had no idea how many details you need to consider. Did you know you can get a natural or lab-grown diamond? I didn't. Figure out what she wants. Trust me, they'll make it happen.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me, and good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. This February, the key to your heart unlocks a brand new Toyota and savings on everything under the sun. Everything. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any Fence product. Go to fenceoutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
This month, Pure Talk is honoring Jackson and Lincoln by offering unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month. Meanwhile, Big Wireless is honoring Benjamin Franklin by charging families hundreds of dollars for the same 5G service. What's up with that? Ben Franklin wasn't even a president. When you switch to Pure Talk, you'll be in business with an American wireless company that supports our vets in a big way and keeps all their customer service in this country. That's important. And you'll be on the same towers the big carriers use, so you'll get the same 5G service without the inflated price. So hang on to your Benjamins and switch to Pure Talk for a Jackson and a Lincoln. No contract, no hidden fees. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and you'll get 50% off your first month when you switch. That's pound 250, Mike Rowe, for an American wireless company that is truly unprecedented. Pure Talk.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo from Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I want to talk to you about testosterone. Now, most men's health clinics treat all patients with unapproved, compounded testosterone made with chemicals and synthesized testosterone imported from China or elsewhere. It's all about money, as that cheap junk maximizes their profits. When you're talking about your health, you want someone that's concerned about your health, because your health should matter, and that means making the right choice, as I did over 10 years ago with a genuine medical provider like the Centers for Men's Health that treats with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care with 18 local treatment centers. I'm going to give you those numbers again. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care and 18 local treatment centers. C4MH.com. James DiRespino, MD, one of the founders and one of my very good friends, because he cares about me.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. Yes to transparent pricing with no dealer installed options or inflated market adjustments you're forced to buy. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Coop
couponing. Wow, you didn't strike me as the coupon type.
Just trying to stay ahead of inflation. Gas, groceries, everything. It's all more expensive. I need to save wherever I can.
Have you tried Upside yet?
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that I use that pays cash back for every gallon of gas I buy. You've got to buy gas to get around anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
Come on, does that really add up to anything?
I've already made around $200. The extra cash helped pay down my bills, and I even had a little extra left to treat myself.
And the Upside app is free?
Totally free, and the cash back is real. You can transfer the cash right to your bank account.
I'm downloading Upside right now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ENJOY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Tell him, Brad.
Mucho gusto, me llamo Bradley. I'm more near than Ron Jeremy. And if you want to get popped in your knee, just wipe that look on your bossy face. You hate me cause I got what you need. A pretty little daughter that we call Nixie. If you want to get beat physically, it will be over.
Good afternoon and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. He's Maurice. I'm Drew. Thanks a lot for checking us out. Big hour right here. And our number is 800-771-1025. In case you're just joining us, hope you had a great day at work. And we've been discussing the ESPN Page 2 article about the most difficult sports. Now, by difficulty, the sport that demands the most from the athletes who compete in it. Not the toughest sport to like pick up and learn. Because boxing, you take one kid, you take another kid, you go, hey, don't hit him in the nuts, and then boom, go to your corners. That's easy. The athletes who compete in it, the sweet science as they call it, they call that the most challenging sport. Harder than football, harder than baseball, basketball, hockey, which I still think hockey's harder. And we got a great call right before we broke from a dude who said that through the years, he's heard this topic discussed many times, and he came up to the realization that darts, golf, archery, and a few others are not sports because your actions do not affect your opponent. The only way it can be a sport is if your actions directly affect your opponent. Table tennis, you hit that ball, they got to hit it back.
Yeah.
That's a sport. NASCAR, you're driving around a track, but your fellow competitors are trying to block you out. There's drafting involved. So that, by definition, I believe, is a sport.
Yeah, you're definitely affected by the others on the track.
Same thing with cycling. The Tour de France, if you will, which Greg LeMond was quite good at. Those other bikers, they're trying to box you out and stuff. I watch Breaking Away. I know what it's all about with those townies. And we're going to dip into the mix, 800-771-1025. Let me add this. No violations for Bad Bunny in the halftime performance.
That's what I'm talking about.
Federal officials reviewed the halftime show, found it did not violate rules banning indecent and profane content during primetime hours, which is pretty exciting.
Nice.
Can we say then that this might be the most successful halftime show ever in NFL history? We were still talking about it for days, if not weeks afterwards. Hell, here we are right now still talking about it. Controversial from the moment it was announced. You don't have to love it. You don't even have to like it. to acknowledge that, yes, this was probably the most successful halftime performance of all time. Got people talking about it, got people so mad that they had to create an alternate halftime for it.
That's the first time that's happened. Well, maybe not the first time it's happened, but
I mean, let's not forget the birth of the Puppy Bowl and the Bud Bowl. I still wish Bud Dry had won that son of a bitch. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Kim. I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, great to hear from you, Kim. Thank you very much for calling in. What can we do you for?
I absolutely love your show. I've been listening for years, but
thank you.
I have to say, I disagree with hockey being the most athletically challenging because I watch a lot of UFC, and watching their training and the things that they do to like completely cut down their weight and then bounce right back the next day and go 25 minutes. I mean, if you've ever tried, I thought I could wrestle like in high school and I did it for 3 minutes and I was like, oh my God, like it's so physically exhausting.
And, you know,
I can't imagine.
To your point, Kim, UFC might even be more difficult than boxing because you got to worry about the punches and whatnot. But then they're allowed to friggin' kick you. They're allowed to get you on the ground and try to get you into submission. So I would put UFC right up there with boxing, if not ahead of boxing, because of the possibility that you can get kicked, you know?
Yeah, I love watching UFC just because it is so challenging, and some of these fighters are so like technique, focused. You know, I don't know. I think it's really fascinating and motivating me to get up off my butt and go work out.
That's what it's all about. Same. I see some of these physiques, and even though I know I'm never going to look like that, I still want to put in the effort so I can, you know, not be fat. That's really the only. Once you get older, you're like, okay, I'm going to go one way or the other. Are we going to get in the gym and eat fruit and nuts, or are we going to, you know, other? And other don't look too good to me. I'm not happy when I'm chubby. I'm happier when I'm in shape like I am right now. So, and it takes a lot of damn work once you're 56 years old. But thank you, Kim. I hope you'll call again, and I appreciate hearing from you today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. 800-771-1025. So interesting, the things that get people to call for the first time, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she's been listening for years, never felt compelled to pick up that rotary phone and go 8-0-0. Oh, it's 877. And because we're talking about this, and she's big on the UFC. I mentioned earlier when I took that punch boxing for fitness, my trainer Martin was a UFC guy, like fought in a bunch of fights locally, and I went to go see him. And I mean, when you have an emotional attachment to someone in the ring and you're watching him get freaking killed, how do these dudes even have girlfriends? You know, like, how do you show up knowing that some dude is going to try to knock their block off? Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, Ray.
Hi, Ray. What's up?
Hey, this is the most craziest thing I've heard, but you know, track and field's always supposed to be mellow and everything, or not as grueling. Pole vaulting is the most dangerous event in track and field.
Well, yeah, I can see where, I mean, you're carrying a friggin' javelin and you got to plant it in the ground and try and jump over a bar. Sure, that sounds hard.
And it could break at any time, and if you miss that spot, you're going to slam.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that, sir. You can call back if you want. I mean, you don't have to. We got the gist of it, but I did not mean to hang up on you. I'm sorry. Yes, pole vaulting, very difficult. Also, javelin, not javelin throwing, javelin catching, very difficult. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? Don't recommend.
Purple Steve, first-time caller, long-time listener.
You liar. What's up, Steve?
You know what hasn't been brought up is motocross racing.
Yeah, that's a tough one because you got to have the
that
machinery.
used to be upon the top of the physicality.
Because, like, you got to be in good shape to be able to like, I don't even know anything about it. Like, when you jump, you got to, like, get your body into it, too. You can't just, like, ride over a dirt mound and then fly over 15 cars.
No, you're managing a machine and all the moguls, all that other kind of stuff they have to deal with.
Ugh.
It used to be listed at the top. I'm just saying.
Man, yeah, that sounds like a tough one, Steve. Anything that brings you out of the woodwork and gets you to call. I'm a happy guy, Purple Steve. I'll see you, brother.
Right, see you, brother.
Yep, have a good one. 800-771-1025. Anybody still mad about Bad Bunny and want to tell me why it wasn't a successful Super Bowl halftime show? I'd be more than happy to debate that with you because love it or hate it, it got people talking from the minute it was announced.
Yeah.
Right up through the Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl. I'm glad he wasn't fined. I know that the FCC chairman dude probably wanted to find a reason to fine him, but Bunny wasn't singing any of those dirty words.
He wouldn't have, say he was. I don't think he would have been the one that would have been fined. I think it would have been the channel that aired it. Yeah, but Bad Bunny's not beholden to the FCC.
No, he doesn't carry an FCC license, unlike us.
No, yeah.
According to the New York Post, a Florida Republican, Randy Fine, seems like a real jackass.
We call him Randy Fat Fine.
Oh, do we? Is he fat? Is he a fat man? Another fat, unhappy dude?
Let's just say there hasn't been a burger stand he's passed up.
Very good.
in a decade.
According to the Post, Mr. Fat Fine, as Mo calls him, wrote to FCC Chairman Brendan Carr urging him to investigate. The woke garbage we witnessed on Super Bowl Sunday needs to be investigated and put to an end. There is no reason that over 130 million people, including children, should have been exposed to the vulgar and disgusting content of the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show.
And herein lies the irony. Because the words were edited out or bleeped or just altogether skipped over, it wasn't until he posted what the actual lyrics were that exposed them to children and adults that probably didn't want to know about
That
it.
is true. That is true. You could have just watched it and gone, oh, cool, a lot of A's. Hey, I like, but Bonnie seems to go, hey, a lot. I like that. Then you look up the lyrics of the song and you're like, oh, a lot of ass eating in this. Ain't mad at it. By the way, I've always found it curious, and please to mis amigos de español, if you can confirm or deny that the slang for homosexual, maricón, is also duck. I need to know how duck in Spanish became a slang for homosexual. Is it because ducks are pretty damn gay? They're like, quack, 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 quack. I don't know. I need to answer that. Por favor, llámame por teléfono, 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, Drew. It's Jeff from Sarasota.
What's up, buddy?
I have my opinion on the most difficult sport, but I wanted to introduce you to something. I was in Florence, Italy in June.
Ooh.
And there's a sport called Florence football.
Called what?
Florence football.
Florence football. Tell me more.
Well, teams come in from all around the counties like gladiators with flags and armor, and it's a chain link fence that's about the size of a hockey rink.
Okay.
And it's kind of like rugby and kill the man with the ball, except there's a goal.
So like what we used to call before it became wrong to say it, smear the queer, if you will.
Oh.
Yes. Except there's an actual goal and there are teams.
Oh.
And there includes kicking, punching, wrestling.
Oh.
And my son was 12 years old at the time when we were just stumbled on this area.
Yeah.
And the officiator said, your son can't be here. It's too violent.
Oh, no.
So I took him back to the hotel, went back and watched, and within 10 minutes, 3 or 4 people were taken off with either broken arms, broken legs. It was the most violent thing I've ever seen in my life.
Florence football.
Difficult, I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard of such a thing. I'm really, if nothing else, on today's program, we learned something new, and that is Florence football. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. How was it? I bet it was
some homework, Drew.
I do.
Hey, Mo.
I bet that was a trip of a lifetime too, huh?
It was quite fascinating. I can say that.
Hell yeah. Thank you. 800-771-1025 is the number. Florence football. With a goal, like kill the man, if you will. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Scott from Lakeland.
Hi, Lakeland's Scott. What's up?
I was talking about the sports. I got another one for you. Is Irish hurling. Have you ever heard of it?
So we got Florence football, Irish hurling. Oh, wait. Irish hurling is when you go drink a lot of Guinness and then you run around in a circle until you hurl. Am I right?
That sounds right.
Pretty close.
What is
No,
it?
they say
What is
it's
it?
the fastest sport on grass.
What is it?
It's kind of like lacrosse and hockey, but on grass.
Oh, well, I think
And
lacrosse is on grass.
The field is twice as big as a soccer field, and they're allowed to hit heads, hands, feet. Their paddle is basically it's a long stick with a fat paddle on it, and they have to bounce the ball in the air. They can't let it hit the ground.
They must look at our American football and go, what a bunch of pansies, with their friggin' helmets and shoulder pads and whatnot.
That's what I'm saying. We're a lot more padded than probably any other nation.
Well, to be fair, that CTE is a big issue. 800-771-1025 is the number. I don't like those big-ass helmets, though. Like, the bigger ones that some of the players wear.
Oh, man.
Look, I'm glad they're protecting their coconuts. Don't get me wrong. It's great. By the way, today is Fat Tuesday. I had to look it up. So treat yourself tonight. Forget everything I said about eating right and exercise. It is the last day to enjoy luxuries. If you are honoring Lent, it is the last day to enjoy luxuries. It is called Paxi Day. Pachi Day. I never know how to say that. Paczki. It's like a jelly donut. So, eat yourself something fatty and decadent so that you can abstain for the next 40 days or so, if you're Christian. We're entering a very interesting religious part of the year. End of the year with Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and whatnot is cool. But like the springtime, when you've got Lent, you got Easter, you got Passover. I think Ramadan starts soon, if I'm not mistaken. There's something about this time of year that is very spiritual to many different denominations. So even if you believe in nothing at all, get a big plate of fettuccine Alfredo tonight and just eat that bitch. God, fettuccine Alfredo is so good.
Fattiest of the fat foods.
It is. When I got released from the hospital the final time, and that stretch, I'll probably have to go back again someday. But I had to put on weight because I was 145-ish, and that pretty much emaciated, Biafran, if you will.
Sure.
And I knew I had to put on weight, and the quick way to do that is to eat fatty food. So I had an exaggerated sense of what I could handle physically. I was like, Sarah, I'm going to cook us some blackened chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Got out the cast iron skillet, blackening some chicken, boiling some water. And about halfway through, my body reminded me, hey, dickface, we just went through 4 rounds of chemotherapy. Yeah, let's take it easy and let someone else cook for a sec. But in my mind, I'm not like that. I'm like, I can't let the disease win. No way.
Right.
And I finally just had to go in the living room and go, babe, can you finish cooking the fettuccine Alfredo? That was some of the best fettuccine Alfredo. But
anything you couldn't have gotten Uber eating some Olive Garden.
It's funny you say that. We had been Uber Eating quite a bit, and this was like I wanted to cook something. I wanted to make some Alfredo sauce, and it was a tremendous mistake.
Let me give you a life hack.
Yeah.
Order from Olive Garden, put it on fancy plates, and pretend like you cooked it. Put a little paprika on it. Put some other seasoning on it and go, now it's done.
Okay, well, what you're saying makes sense. However, if I ever tasted fettuccine Alfredo from Olive Garden and thought I made that, I'd be like, I have let everyone down. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
What's up, fellas? It's Ryan. How you doing?
Hi, Ryan. Very well. Thank you very much. Happy Tuesday to you.
Yeah, you too. Okay, so I'm not a golfer, and nobody's going to convince me in any scenario that darts is a sport. But on the topic, let's say that there's a golfer that is killing it. Isn't his actions of killing it going to affect the way the other golfers have to play the course, being more aggressive?
Great question.
And that sort of thing.
It's a great question. So technically, will it affect them mentally? Yes. Is it going to affect them physically? No. The only way in golf that your actions are going to physically affect your opponent is if you run up and tackle him while he's in the middle of his backswing. Because while they may indeed go, oh, I need to go low today, Garabo shot a 59, and I got to go low if I want to win this thing, that's still all mental. Like, that is not at all physical.
Well, I tried, Drew. You're right.
did.
Golf sucks.
Yeah.
Peace.
Oh, it does suck. It is the suckiest sport that I've ever sported. I just, I hate it and I love it at the same time. It is maddening. It is the most confounding thing that pursuit that I've ever participated in. It's insane how I can't. I look at a guy like Todd Wright, good friend of mine, right? Great golfer. He golfs the way he speaks. He is very efficient. No practice swings. Walks right up. Hits the ball a mile. Me, I walk up there. In my head, I'm like, keep your head down. Whoop. Better take the club all the way back. Better rotate your hips. And then by the time I'm done with the mental list of things I'm supposed to do, I forget to keep my head down. I pick my head up, I top the ball. It goes 20 yards, and I go, why do I even play this sport? What am I even doing here? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How are you?
Great, Drew. How is it going?
Very well. Thank you very much.
Hey, I've been wandering around looking for my hog leg. I dropped it. I can't find it. I would say the NBA, I have to give another notch to the NBA. Sitting on the sideline of an NBA game and hearing what everybody behind you is calling the players, all the insults, and just trying to keep up with the game and the focus they have. I'd say the NBA by far.
Get out of here. I love NBA. I do, but that's not by any stretch of the imagination the most difficult. They barely play defense. 800-771-1025. But thank you. I appreciate that. It's fun to watch. And by the way, when you do sit courtside, you do hear everything behind you.
Yeah, right.
And my favorite thing is hearing the players talk trash to each other because they are brutal. I heard Kobe call Dwight Howard an N-word. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. I had to make sure I didn't say either of those words.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
This is Brady.
Who?
I'm mega hockey fan, and I mean, a lot of people don't even realize in that game that if the player's out there on the ice for 45 seconds, he's spent totally because they give 110%. And as far as team sports go, we kind of live by the slogan of soccer players pretend they're hurt and hockey players pretend they're not. When you see a guy get a 100-mile-an-hour puck in the face and smash his jaw in, and he comes back 10 minutes later and he's back on the ice with a cage on his face, those guys are brutal.
They are. And it is ranked number 2, by the way. In case you're just joining us, we've been discussing ESPN's page 2, most difficult sports physically. The sport that demands the most from the athlete who competes in it. Ice hockey is 2. Boxing is 1. Now, a lot of times when they do a study like this, they do it so that idiots in the media, i.e. myself, will grab a hold of this story and go, oh, no way, boxing's the toughest sport of them all. But I'm not so sure that it's not. I can't make a strong argument against it. To me, ice hockey is the most difficult. But boxing, to do it well, very physically demanding, very mentally demanding. And come on, somebody weigh in on Bad Bunny here for crying out loud. Tell me that it was not the most successful NFL Super Bowl halftime of all time. Name a more successful one.
Well, it certainly was talked about and debated and discussed.
That's what they want.
Even, really, what, a month into or leading up to?
Yep. As soon as they announced it.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, Bad Bunny, they couldn't get an American to do it?
I can't imagine a halftime show that got more press than this.
Leading up to it? No. Yeah. And then afterwards? No.
Nope.
Janet Jackson afterwards, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That inspired quite the...
but you can't compete against the nipple. That's a whole different competition.
And that white devil, Justin Timberlake.
He almost ruined it for everybody.
Damn near.
Hands off my boobies.
It's a good-looking nipple. 800-771-1025. Good afternoon. It's Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
I'm Mark from Sarasota.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
You said, I agree with you that Bad Bunny, definitely, we're talking about it, and I think it's a great controversy. We're still talking about it. It produced the biggest controversy. I agree.
It definitely did.
I think really the best performance went to the Twins And the guy, they were playing in the driving rain down in Miami, Prince.
Oh, that was a great
And that had to be the best performance by a musician
Sure.
I've ever seen at halftime.
Oh, no question. Like best musically performance wise, there ain't nothing that's going to beat Prince in the Rain. No doubt about it. But there wasn't really anything controversial. I mean,
I agree there.
Yeah. So, is it a successful performance if there's no controversy? I don't know. I mean, it's like, yeah, he did a great job. Didn't detract from the game, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to, also quantify success. Look at Kendrick Lamar. His record
good.
sales went up exponentially
good.
After that performance. And I think he certainly upped his, not street cred, because he doesn't need that. He already had that. But certainly
his
awareness.
shine.
Yes, his shine. A lot of people that had never heard of him knew his name.
That's for sure. And he used it to put out a phenomenal album, GNX.
Yes.
One of the best rap albums that has ever been created, in my opinion. And I've been listening to rap since I was a little kid.
And Bad Bunny, I didn't, for a minute, and I heard somebody else say this, but I laughed because I had thought that was the Catch Me Outside girl I'm like,
that's Bad Baby.
Exactly. But, now am I going to ever buy one of his records? Hell no. But,
You're not?
No, it's not my type of music.
Man.
But I respect it.
I went right to Music Land.
Did you?
I got me a
Music Land.
I got me a cassette copy of Titi Me Pregunto.
Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias.
Hey.
Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey. Pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me la voy a llevar a todas. Un VIP, un VIP. Ey. Saluden a Titi.
I like when he says, hey. Hi, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? Hola.
Hey.
Hi.
901?
You are. What's up, sir?
I'm Juan Garcia, and I happen to be Puerto Rican.
Bienvenidos al show de Drew Garabo, Juan. It's nice to speak with you today.
Thank you. Gracias. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
El show de Bad Bunny, if I say it's a piece of cultural exposition for Puerto Ricans. Any Puerto Rican that watched the show, it brought us to many, many things that are very own Puerto Rican.
Sure.
And he, since he announced it, and he was still going to sing in English, he said 3 words in English, and at the end he posted, there's nothing worse than hate, and hate bitten by love.
Yeah.
So,
hey.
When they started saying about the FCC, that song that you just were playing,
yeah, Titi Me Pregunto.
It has several bad words, but he didn't sing those words.
Correct. And that's why he was able to stay out of trouble. Mi amigo Juan, can you tell me why in Espanol, ¿por qué es maricón a slang for homosexual? Does that not mean duck in Espanol? But doesn't it also mean duck or no?
Pato, yeah.
Oh, pato.
Pato means.
Okay, so but pato is also slang for homosexual, right?
That's very correct.
So then why?
Pato or pata?
Okay, so then why is the word duck? Like, I don't understand why duck is gay people in Spanish. Why? How did that happen?
I don't know. I used it since I was a kid, and I'm going to ask.
All right, ask somebody and get back to me.
Around.
Great speaking with you. I guess it's the same way that gay in the 1800s used to mean happy. You know what I mean? Like now, you will have a gay old time. Used to mean we're going to have a good time, and now it means there's going to be a lot of.
Well, it still may mean that over in the UK. wasn't that really the UK definition of it?
Oh, I don't know. They had the FAGGOT bundle of sticks and cigarettes.
Cigarettes for the FA.
Let me step outside and suck down an FAG. There you go right ahead, fruitcake.
I think they refer to it as sucking down.
Well, they do. Slobbering on one. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, Drew, it's Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, I have a definition of sport that might simplify things.
Okay, I like simplification.
A sport is something that you can tell the score of. Like you can count baskets or golf strokes or points on a dartboard. If you need a judge to tell you what the score is, then it's a competition.
Ooh.
So technically, boxing is a competition.
Get out of
Boxing would be a competition.
I don't know. I was with you right up until boxing, but that's a sport, man.
Yeah, because if you
knock somebody
out, you don't need a judge.
Right.
Now,
no judge needs to be able to tell you when you knock somebody's out.
There are few ways to win in boxing without the judges getting involved at all.
So good try.
He was almost there. Almost there.
Close. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, Daddy.
What up?
I think skateboarding would probably have to be the hardest sport.
Yeah, no, that's not a sport. It's an activity. I mean, look, they do it in the X Games, and they can do 900s and whatnot and McTwists, and it's cool, but and it's not easy to do.
Let me tell you, Drew, when I was gleaming the cube back in the early 80s, woohoo! Oh, forget about it.
I don't think that was really an expression.
Uh-oh.
I think they made that up just for the movie.
Rad.
There, now you're talking. Drew Garabo Live. Hello, Tubular.
Hey, this is Jake Beachler from Northport.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, Gleaming the Cube that's an amazing film. No one's saying wrestling. Are you kidding me? Wrestling is one of the most competitive and hardest sports to get into, to be good at, for anything, for conditioning. I would have to go with wrestling.
So now you mean Greco-Roman wrestling of the where they wear singlets?
Well, no, like collegiate style, like or folk or I mean, yeah, sure, Greco-Roman. Yeah. I mean, I would think of it more as a sport than necessarily a martial art. But I mean, my kids wrestle. A lot of people I know wrestle. It's really, really tough.
Oh yeah,
it's physically daunting.
No doubt. You know, as long as we're not talking about the pro wrestling realm where I hate to say this.
No.
Yeah,
no, I mean that's fun stuff too, but no, like the actual wrestling. Right?
Yeah, I got you. My mom never wrestled, but man, you should see her box. I just like to bust out that joke every once in a while. Mom doesn't usually listen to 5:30. She usually starts cooking dinner for Dad. They had a lovely dinner at Hooters last night for my dad's birthday.
They?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, just so everybody knows.
Did Dad get the wings?
Dad gets the wings every time. The hottest wings they have. That's my dad's thing. Any wing place, he will go immediately. 3 Mile Island, Nuclear.
Nice.
There's fewer things my dad enjoys more than pouring sweat while hot babes serve him wings in shorts. I learned that at a very young age when he said, son, there are a few things I enjoy more in this world than sweating it out for some hot wings while hot babes wear shorts. Like, I think it turned me into who I am, for better, probably for worse. All right, everybody, you can hang on if you want to, or you can hang up. I could give two craps. We have a game coming up next, though. I have. I got to be honest with you. I was looking through today at history. I was like, Fat Tuesday, top 10 fat people of all time. No. Lent's about to start. Could I do a game there? No. So I scoured the internet, and I think I came up with a really good way to give away some prizes as they relate to movie music. That's movie music. Next on Drew Garabo Live.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, Bel Air Road and Belcher still reeling from that earlier crash. 22nd Avenue North at Tyrone Boulevard North dealing with a wreck. Crash Pasadena Avenue South, northbound lanes affected north of St. Pete Beach as you approach Shore Drive South. In Hills Road, 275 North crash blocking one right lane as you pass over Dale Mabry. 275 South incident on the off-ramp to Bush Boulevard. This is Eric with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook, Tampa.
Are you thinking about getting engaged or finally getting that Rolex? The Gold and Diamond Source can help you trade in your old broken jewelry and use it towards a new purchase. And with gold prices at record highs, now's the best time. They only sell natural diamonds, and if it's real love, it should be real natural diamonds. With the Gold and Diamond Source first-time buyer program, you can learn all about the 4 C's, all the different shapes and styles. They're able to show you a huge selection of inventory to choose from, and they offer 0% financing for up to 5 years. So if you finance $5,000, that's only $83 a month. Explore the Gold and Diamond Source's exclusive collection of pre-owned Rolex watches, offering timeless elegance and exceptional quality. Make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond, 3800 Omerton Road in Clearwater, or always online at goldanddiamond.com.
It's a love you give only at Gold and Diamond Source.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. This February, the key to your heart unlocks a brand new Toyota and savings on everything under the sun. Everything. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Transform your backyard with a black aluminum fence from Fence Outlet. For only $125 a month, that's less than $5 a day. Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot aluminum fence that turns any yard into your own oasis. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
It's time for a clean slate at Crown Honda. We're clearing the lot of all past year's Honda models. Like a new Honda Civic LX, just $219 a month. Or a new Honda Accord LX, only $209 a month. But hurry, the clean slate sale runs this month only. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service.
Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
Joe, you know, a lot of guys are curious about Best Man Medical, but they're nervous about who they're actually talking to.
Exactly. And that's what makes Christian Payton so different. He's the owner, but he's also an industry authority who has actually had all these procedures done himself.
And Joe and I have met him. He's happy to tell you all about it, and he walks you through it when you become a client. So he's not just reading a script. He knows the before and after personally.
He really does. When you call, you aren't hitting a call center. You're talking to Christian. He does the consultation, answers the tough questions, and he's actually in the surgery suite with Dr. Zabrowski to make sure everything goes perfect.
And that's what I call a dynamic team right there.
It really is. And guys, the Big Bone listeners are already moving on this. The first listener actually had their surgery last week. Call now before the schedule fills up. Mention Big Bone for a 10% discount at bestmanmedical.com.
And make sure you tell them Carmen and Pat from the Mike Kelta Show sent you.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments until spring. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-226-8833. That's 800-226-8833.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Catch Disney on Ice Mickey Search Party March 5th through the 8th at Benchmark International Arena. Thursday, March 5th at 7. Friday, March 6th at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Saturday, March 7th at 11 a.m., 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And Sunday at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Get tickets for Disney on Ice at Ticketmaster.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. More good weather continues right into the second half of the week. Mostly clear and mild tonight, 62. Some patchy fog is likely. Coming up on Wednesday, more sunshine. Great day. High temperatures approaching 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on, honey, to all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me.
As always, you can take us in any direction you'd like. We'll lay out some stuff for you to interact with, but you need a little guidance in your life, a little inspiration. You got a burning question that Tux medicated pads won't take care of. We're here for you. 800-771-1025. And again, if you missed my Facebook post this morning, thank you to 863 Victor in the Bone chat on YouTube who reminded me. I said the words meant something to him. Sometimes I type something and I just feel like there's someone who needs to read it. I don't have anyone specific in mind. I just need to remind you that things don't happen to you. They happen for you. And this comes from someone who's been through some stuff medically, personally, professionally, romantically, no matter what. I've been through some stuff. And I'm here to tell you at the end of all of it, it all happened. I don't think everything happens for a reason necessarily. I would challenge that. I don't think kids getting awful diseases happens for a reason. But I think you have the ability within your brain to transform anything that you would perceive as bad as a blessing. It might take years for you to figure it out, but you will. So let's go. This segment is being brought to you by the Fran Hosch Law Group. They are doing a custom bike reveal tomorrow. This looks so cool. I wish it was not happening during our show, but it is. It's happening at 4 o'clock tomorrow at the law offices of Fran Hosch. It'll be airing this spring on Discovery Motor Trend. It is a Fran Hosch Law Group custom bike reveal. Paul Tuttle Sr. is bringing something special. So go on out there and check it out. It's going to be super cool. Hi there, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, this is Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. What's up?
Hey, on the bunny thing, I just wanted your opinion on this.
Yeah.
Do you think that the controversy over the bunny thing was a manufactured controversy?
That's a great question. That's a phenomenal question. So manufactured by whom?
Basically the media or maybe somebody on his team. Like the more that people are talking about it, the more get people worked up, the more it sticks in your head. Kind of like commercials when you hear, they'll tell you the same phone number over and over and over again to get stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Maybe they did that to bring more attention to maybe the NFL did it to bring more attention to them or his.
Oh, yeah.
Or his.
Oh, listen, no doubt that went into the process of who they selected for the halftime. They're like, this year we're really going to pick someone that's going to get it, that's going to juice the media. So I don't necessarily think manufactured is the right word, but contrived, designed to create controversy. Yeah, absolutely. They knew what they were doing, and they knew that if they announced a gentleman who doesn't speak much English, who is a part of America, Puerto Rico will be our 51st state eventually, then, they knew that people would freak out about that, and that Baboni's performance would spark conversation weeks later. That's a great question, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. You can't manufacture controversy. People are either going to give a damn about it or not. What you can do is you can present something that might be controversial. You may that has the potential to be controversial, but to manufacture controversy, you're not in anybody's head saying this is how you feel. This is how they feel.
Right. They know how people would react.
Right.
Therefore, they picked a controversial performer.
Or they picked somebody that was like the biggest artist on the planet, and then people lost their ish.
That is also true. He is huge globally. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Who might you be?
Ralph with an F.
Your phone's not great. Sorry, sir. Nothing personal. It's just
Ralph with an S or
that's
an
what I thought he said. Ralph with an S, but then I thought he said F. But if you can't understand it, what are we even doing here?
Yeah.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
That has a potential to be
Hello.
Manufactured
¿Tú quieres saber por qué le dicen maricón?
Sí.
Por la forma de caminar.
Oh, okay. It's something you call someone while driving. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Buenos nachos to you too, Mike.
Hey, this is Ron.
Amigo.
I love nachos buenos. Hi, what's up, dude?
I was just calling for the game.
Hell yeah,
I
you
get
are.
lucky.
All right, spank the rank. We're going 10-1. John Williams movie scores.
Oh, come on, man.
The top 10. You may use Maurice as a lifeline once and only once per call. John Williams, of course, the most famous composer in film history. He's got some amazing films. It was hard to narrow it down to a top 10. But here we go, sir. Number 10. You just have to tell me the movie it came from, all right?
Okay.
What do you think, sir?
I think you're going to play an easier game because I have no clue. I'll go with Maurice.
Maurice.
Let me hear that one more time, Drew.
Certainly. This might be the hardest one. Drop us maybe a clue.
Yeah, I'm wanting to go. I'm wanting to go Lincoln, but I don't. I'm not thinking. I'll go Lincoln.
He says Lincoln, and he is wrong, sir. Thank you. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are
built
you?
up some.
I like it.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, what's up, dude?
How much? How you doing?
Really well, thank you. What can I do for you?
Hoping I'll play the game.
All right. Do you know the current John Williams score at number 10?
I want to say Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
That's what I was going to say.
Let me see if I can get this scammer to answer. Hold on. Hello? Please answer.
Hey.
Hello? No, not you, sir. Not you. Hello? Come on. Oh, they're on to me, Mo.
Yes, they are.
All right, sir. The number 9. John Williams score. What film?
That is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I actually bought that record when I was like 10.
Dude, me too. It was one of my favorite movies at 10 years old. Richard Dreyfuss building the mashed potatoes at Devil's Tower. It was so great, right?
Nerds.
Yeah, I agree.
F you, pal. All right. Just because we weren't Ziggy Stardusting our way.
Hey, Susie, do you want to come over and hear my record of
Girls.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Girls. Why would I want a girl to listen to my third?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I guess you got a point. All right, sir, fellow nerd, number 8.
That would be the original Superman.
It is indeed. Why does Eminem have such a boner for Christopher Reeve? I was listening to like a couple of his I get it. The dude fell off a horse and he was paralyzed, and that's hilarious. But like, why did he, for albums and albums and albums, make him a punchline? Like, what did Christopher Reeve do to Eminem? I would love to know.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
I did have that soundtrack.
See, there you go. I bet
That
lots
was-
of girls came over to listen if you could read my mind.
Superman, dude.
All right, number 7, another tough one. Poignant, sad.
I'm gonna need some help from Mo.
Maurice, he's going to need a little help from you.
Really? You going to knock off all of the easy ones and give me this dirge?
That's the way this works.
Let me hear it
That
one
is
more time.
Quite a dirge, too. Very dirgy. John Williams score.
Lincoln?
No, sorry, sir, not Lincoln. Just a little spoiler. Lincoln's not on the list.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, it's Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. How you doing, pal?
I'm great. How you guys doing?
Awesome. Thank you. Are you here to play our John Williams score game?
I am. I would like to say something super quick.
Sure.
If I could.
Yeah, please.
When I just called you guys and the phone rang, I turned off my radio.
Thank you.
And when I connected, I heard you talking about using opportunities in a positive way.
Yeah.
And looking at things as opportunities. My life has just started going that way. I've done a lot of work over the last couple of years in therapy, and my life is becoming that, and it's awesome. It's hard. It can be hard, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it helps you let go of petty jealousy and anger too. Like, if there are people in my past who I viewed as grieving me somehow, they were going through their own stuff. And to this day, when people might act out or say things about me, I just figure they're going through some stuff, because happy people don't friggin' do that. And I'm so grateful for everything in my life, from my kid and his mom, to my current relationship, to my job, to cancer, because it really did instill in me an immense gratitude with which I wake up every damn morning and go, holy F, I am not dead. I am alive. I am in this life, So if you can face a fatal disease down like that and find the positive in that, I venture a guess that you can find a positive in just about everything. Right, my dude?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Thank you for that. Now let's figure out this movie right here.
Oh, this is going to suck.
You got this.
It's not going to help, but I'm going to reach out to Mo first.
I like your spirit.
Hey, his confidence in me.
Maurice?
It means I know as much as Mo about what this is.
Amistad?
Sorry, sir. He said Amistad, which is certainly not in the top 10 list of John Williams scores.
Oh, you said top 10.
Oh, I did. Thank you, sir, for the kind words, and I hope you have a great night, all right?
I think I got it now.
Good effort, Mo. Thank you, guys.
Good effort. Pat him on the butt. Drew Garabo Live. Hello, who are you?
Good evening, fellas. Can I ask, before I play the game, what you feel is your favorite movie score, from what movie?
I would love to answer that question. However, it is one of the answers. So I respectfully,
okay.
I'll answer it after it's all
Mo?
over.
How about Mo?
Blade Runner, fool.
Mo likes
Yeah,
Lincoln.
absolutely. Me too. That was
Lincoln.
my number one. Absolutely.
Great.
Okay, I'll give it a try. It might
right.
not be great at the game, but I'll try.
All right.
Maybe Schindler's List?
We got ourselves a winner right here. That was indeed Schindler's List. Well done.
Wow, that was a good guess.
Yeah, it was a good guess. You're going to run the table from here because they're all easy. Number 6.
I'm guessing I won't run the table, but I'm going to do my best at Indiana Jones.
Are you kidding me?
Never call this radio program again.
You're banned. Are you kidding me?
What the hell? He got Schindler's freaking list. Dylan, our engineer, I'm very, very sorry that man did that to you and your people.
Oh, my God.
It's funny because I was pulling the clips and Dylan was walking by the office and he's like, what? Because he dresses as a stormtrooper. He's got like a whole charitable legion. He's like, what is going on in here? He thought I needed an engineer, and that's like how I put up the bat signal. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, how's it going? I'd like to play the game.
Yes, sir. Guess that John Williams score, 10 of them. You know the one I just played, right?
Yeah, with Star Wars.
How the hell?
Star Wars. Which Star Wars?
A New Hope, I guess.
Ooh, sorry.
Really? You going to do that to the man?
It's not A New Hope.
But it was a variation on the same thing.
No, it was not. Drew Garabo Live, hello.
Well, maybe that wasn't it.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
Like to play the game, please.
All right. Tell me what the current John Williams score on the table is.
Can I hear it one more time? Obviously, I realize it's Star Wars. I don't.
Indiana Jones.
That would be The Empire Strikes Back.
Indeed. Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Here is number 5. I don't need to play anymore, right? You know it.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Correct, sir. Number 4.
I nearly slipped up. I was nearly going to say another one, but it's Jurassic Park.
You bet your ass it is.
I was going to say Lincoln.
Here is the number 3 John Williams score of all time.
That's the one I was going to make a mistake over. That's E.T.
Yeah, and that's the one that is my favorite score of all time. I mean, emotional. The minute I hear it, I start thinking about the ride at Universal Studios, where we'll be next Friday, where I'll be riding that ride. One of my favorite movies of all time. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful film. All right, number 2, sir. This is a bit challenging. You'll know it, but it's not the part that you expect. I've said too much. It's a tough one.
Ooh.
Easy movie, but this isn't the part that you'd expect it to be.
Use your lifeline.
Jaws.
Did you say Jaws?
Yeah, Joel.
If you said Jaws, you're absolutely correct. We call it Jaws over here.
Jaws.
But ain't no Jaws.
Sorry.
Jaws, but yeah, that was absolutely Jaws.
That was Jaws.
And here is number one.
Star Wars.
Jaws and Star Wars. That's what he's known
Wars and
for.
the Wars.
Yes, sir. The New Hope, episode 4. Hang on one second. We're going to give you a nice little prize. We have a winner of the John Williams score game. It's not John Williams' birthday or anything. I just was looking through many websites today to try and find crap to talk about, which I do every day. And then one of them had like top 20 John Williams scores of all time. And I thought, I could pull some of those and make it a pretty decent game. Dylan comes in. Dylan, was the Imperial March?
Oh, my heart hurt so bad.
So was it used in A New Hope?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you. I thought I was right on that and correcting the gentleman that was not used. But, the guy who said Raiders of the Lost Ark, I was like, I really hope my friend Dylan is not listening to the program today. We're dead.
I fell out of my chair.
All right.
that was sad.
I'm glad you're okay.
And then I heard the bat signal, so.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. That is Dylan, the engineer, the biggest Star Wars fan you'll find around these here parts.
Yeah, when you said that, I started to think, well, I guess Vader's lore had not been established.
Correct.
In the first one. It was after the first one where you go, okay, now we need a badass theme song.
Right, because in the first one, he's just a bad dude.
Yeah, right.
You don't know
right.
anything about him. There's no connection to the family. And then the second one, episode 5, which to me, that is the crown jewel of all the Star Wars movies. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
It's just a great freaking film. No, there is another. Say, Maurice, what do we got coming up in the Mo Better News?
Oh, Fat Fine Faces are fine. Keep hope up. Well, it's too late. And pay that man his money.
Next on the Mo Better News, and a reminder that this game was brought to you by the Fran Hosh Law Group, lawfran.com, to find out all about Fran and her motorcycle commitment and why the biking community means so much to her. And don't forget, tomorrow, OCC Originals, Fran Hosh Law Group custom bike reveal, 4 p.m. Be there by 3:30 at 1275 Nebraska Avenue, the law offices of Fran Hosh. It is also Stealing Crowns Bike Night tomorrow at Quaker Steak and Lube. I can only assume that the band Stealing Crowns will be playing, and some other great events going on, which you need to go to lawfran.com or the Fran Hosh Law Group Facebook events page to find out more about. Thank you.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Pasadena Avenue northbound north of Sailboat Key Boulevard, a crash there. Northeast of St. Pete Beach. Other Pinellas crash, 114th Avenue eastbound at 66th Street. US 19 south wreck at Park Boulevard. Alternate 19 looking pretty clogged as well. Northbound into Dunedin. 275 north in Hillsborough. Still that crash at Dale Mabry. Crash north McDill Avenue southbound at Kennedy Boulevard. This is Eric with traffic.
Camtech continues to rank #1 in preparing students to ace that tricky Florida contractor's exam. Learn how this Wednesday, 7 p.m. at Camtech's campus, 246 Crystal Grove, Lutz. Get legal with CamtechSchool.com, 800-875-PASS.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
Get up to 40% off cruises, plus get up to $750 onboard credit and kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, This deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178 or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
If you have been feeling cold drafts coming through your windows during our recent cold weather, you need to call WeatherTight Windows. New energy-efficient windows by WeatherTight will keep your home warmer in the winter or cooler in the summer. A lot of people have older houses that they renovated to make them look great when people come to visit, but you forgot to update your windows. It's not too late. Call WeatherTight Mike. Just do it today.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply. If you have been in a car accident in the past and have settled your case, I may have some good news. Some unethical lawyers have people known as runners who come directly to your hospital room or home and solicit your case. It's a disbarable offense. Anyone that would hire these scumbags needs to have their heads examined. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Now for the good news. If this happened to you, we will sue these lowlifes and fight to get all your fees back. And then look and see if these bottom feeders also malpracticed your case and sue them for that too. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Visit forthepeople.com for a free consultation or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. If someone does this to you, call the Bar Association and report them. Let's fight these bums. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Want a beautiful white vinyl fence but thought you couldn't afford it? For less than $5 a day, only $125 a month. Fence Outlet will install a 120-foot vinyl fence and transform your backyard. Visit fenceoutlet.com for details. License number C-10252.
It was a Wild Fork affair this past weekend in my home. For Valentine's Day, I did a ribeye for myself and the Chilean sea bass with the lemon butter sauce for my wife. On Sunday, vroom vroom, it was the Daytona 500. Of course, I had to go with the Wild Fork wings on the smoker all day long. No matter what you're looking for, if it's the stuff you need for the family, the ground beef, the chicken breast, to keep everybody fed and happy, or you want to get crazy with Wagyu or even wild game, they have it all with the side seasonings, desserts, and sauces to go right along with it. You can find them online at wildforkfoods.com or in West Chase, St. Petersburg, or South Tampa.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey. This February, the key to your heart unlocks a brand new Toyota and savings on everything under the sun. Everything. Drive a new Tacoma for $289 per month with 4-year maintenance included. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota
of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
I hate to bring up a great band in such a bad situation, but that's what they were named after. It's dire straits for a couple of people, me included, Drewbert.
Why? What?
Well, the DHS shutdown has no clear off-ramp I've got 5 takeaways from a government shutdown, partial government shutdown, that is almost unbeknownst to a lot of Americans.
Wait, there's a government shutdown right now?
Yeah, well, there's a partial government shutdown.
Oh.
No end in sight for the Department of Homeland Security DHS shutdown as both sides point fingers while seemingly moving no closer to a resolution. Senate left town on Thursday, Drew. Shutdown was Friday after Democrats decided against supporting the stopgap spending bill over concerns that talks about the full-year funding measure haven't advanced far enough. Thanks, Democrats. DHS funding lapsed Saturday, leaving much of the department, particularly the agencies not involved in border efforts. I'm going to say that again for the cheap seats. DHS funding lapsed Saturday, leaving much of the department, particularly the agencies not involved in border efforts, working without pay.
Oof.
There's no ends in sight. That's takeaway 1. Negotiations are showing few signs of backing down from their demands. Takeaway 2. Any deal might take a while to strike. Now, mind you, TSA agents, Coast Guard, and people waiting for FEMA checks are the ones that are being affected right now. There will be no Coast Guard pay. There will be no TSA. And I think if the TSA is not paid, shut the airport down.
Sure.
Tie that into that. Just if you want to fly and you need us and we are essential to you flying, and I'm not blaming it on the public. I'm talking about these politicians. Shut the airport down.
I'm glad you didn't say the S word there.
No.
That's ridiculous that they would expect people to go and work in airports in charge of security of people flying without paychecks.
For the third time, you are effing with people's lives and their families and their existence. It is, at this point, it is beyond ridiculous. It was beyond ridiculous before, but now it's beyond ridiculous. Takeaway number 3, Drubert. Americans, and this is what's really scary, Americans unlikely to feel shutdown pain immediately. Perhaps the biggest reason for the impasse dragging on is that unlike a full government closure, it will not hit nearly as hard for millions of Americans. So it's the pocket of us that work for the DHS and in the TSA capacity, Coast Guards, people saving your children from drowning, and your drunk dumbass is flipping boats out in the water, and people, especially in the state of Florida, still waiting for hurricane relief.
Yeah.
Still waiting to have their houses raised, but they can't get FEMA funds because FEMA's cut off.
No foreseeable end, huh?
No, again, yeah, primarily, and I knew this because there are a lot of Americans that like the air traffic control. They're not affected. And myriads of other government workers that extend to a lot of different families, armed and military. They're not affected. So you've got these 3 agencies in the corner of the government that are being affected. And so people are going to be like, what? They're going to be like you a month from now. What, there's a government shutdown?
Well, I knew there was one because we talk about it, but I just wanted to play the average human being who didn't know.
Yeah. Paycheck pressure point. On top of TSA workers, a missed paycheck would also affect employees at the Federal Emergency Management Agency, that's FEMA, and Coast Guard, and the Secret Service. There you go. I was going to say something, but I'm not.
Yeah, thank you.
Probe slow to a crawl. One major impact of the shutdown is expected to hit the DHS Inspector General as a lapse in funding will affect scores of investigations that are ongoing. Do your job, people. Do your job.
Yeah.
And when you do your job, do it right. Don't be like Randy Fat Fine, who faces censure and resignation calls over posts on Muslims and dogs.
Yeah, that was a weird post.
Yeah. Where I got it right here. If they force us to choose, Fine posted on next Sunday, the choice between dogs and Muslims is not a difficult one. There you go.
I mean, yeah, Muslims, right? I love dogs, but we're not going to start killing Muslims.
One would certainly think so. Republican leaders must hold this so-called member of Congress accountable. Jeffries said, I am not a fan of Jeffries. I tried to be. He's no Reggie Jackson. R.I.P. And that leads me to the next story.
Wait, Reggie Jackson's still alive, right?
No. Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Oh, Reverend. I thought you said Reggie Jackson.
No, Reggie. Why would I be comparing Hakeem Jeffries to Jeff? Jesse? No, who's it? Who was the baseball player again?
Reggie Jackson, number 44, Mr. October.
Tell you what, that Reggie bar, that's one of the underrated. Oh, man, so underrated. Chicago, Dayline, Chicago, birthplace here. The Reverend Jesse Jackson, a protege of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., and two-time presidential candidate who led the civil rights movement for decades after the Reverend leader's assassination, died Tuesday. That's today, kids. He was 84 years old. I grew up, obviously, knowing Jesse Jackson because Chicago, and I remember those couple of runs, those stabs at him running for president. And even I, as a young black kid that kept hope alive, like there ain't no way this nickel getting into the White House.
Oh, man, the Rainbow Coalition could have carried him all the way to the...
Whatever. I tell you what, though, the man had a Jerry curl that did not quit.
Correct.
Did not quit.
Great Saturday Night Live host, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
The question is moot.
Absolutely.
He was great.
I believe he was a great friend of 47.
Yeah, that's what
According to the
47
poll.
said.
And did not like Obama. According to 47.
I don't know about that.
Well, hey, so Truth Social, it has to be true. It's in the title. Florida man smashes a public worker's SUV with a hammer, believing it belonged to his ex.
Oops. In the Publix parking lot, right?
Maybe that's why she's an ex, because you don't know what damn car she drives.
Oops.
The Volusia County Sheriff's Office said a deputy caught 37-year-old Justin Loser Allen in the SUV in the Ormond by the C-Store's parking lot on Friday morning. When confronted by the deputy, the Sheriff's Office said Allen claimed he was taking revenge on his ex's car. However, the SUV belonged to a Publix employee.
Oh, man. What a drag.
Well, this might have something to do with it, Drubert. Allen was charged with burglary, possession of burglary tools, criminal mischief over $1,000, and possession of cocaine and paraphernalia.
I mean, that might explain why he missed the car.
Yeah, one crime at a time. Oh, by the way, you can't just take in animals and say you are an animal rescue. Citrus woman arrested after deputies discovered dead animals at a self-proclaimed animal rescue. I believe there's probably some regulations involved in establishing an animal shelter just so that this very thing doesn't happen. At Hess Haven, which was owned and operated by 24-year-old Jordan Hess, deputies discovered that multiple animals on the property had died as a result of neglect and abuse. According to CCSO, there were just horrible situations I'm not going to describe now. But no matter how many cases you work, you never get used to seeing, they said, animals living and dying in bad conditions. 43 were removed from the property. Hopefully they will all be nursed back to life. And Hess, rightfully so, was arrested and faces 11 felony counts of aggravated animal cruelty, 22 misdemeanor counts of animal cruelty. Again, you cannot just take in animals and proclaim yourself a rescue.
I think a lot of these people probably they have good intentions.
Good intention.
Good heart. They want to take an animal. But then, you start taking in too many and you got way more than you can afford and feed and take care of. So what do you do? I don't know.
And the irony is that some of them that you took in probably would have stood a better chance of survival had you left them alone.
Correct.
And not confined them in a place where they were going to be neglected and abused.
Good point.
We care about this legacy showdown between Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano.
This part of we does not, but your part of we may.
Oh, they're gonna have a legacy count. I'm fine. I have no Ronda Rousey. She's the Mike Tyson of female MMA fighters, right?
Oh, sure.
Well, you're dragging her out now, and she's not the person that she was. Fell off a little bit quicker than Mike Tyson did.
Well,
I would say.
Father Time is undefeated, Maurice.
Yeah, this is true. Shia LaBeouf arrested after fighting during a Mardi Gras in New Orleans. You mentioned this Fat Tuesday used to get a lot of play.
Yeah. Hey, nobody's talking about it today. It's Fat Tuesday. Eat something fatty.
Yeah, there you go. LaBeouf allegedly hit one man several times with closed fists before returning to the scene. Multiple people trying to restrain him in hopes that he would leave. He allegedly punched the same man and another in the nose. Shia LaBeouf, at one point, poised to have a spectacularly large career.
Sure. Very personable, very relatable, but he struggles with substances like so many do.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, he's a recovering alcoholic, and clearly the recovery took a little hit right there.
Okay. Here is something that I find fascinating. Dollar Tree makes an upscale play to fuel sales. Discount retailer Dollar Tree is opening new stores in increasingly affluent areas as it seeks to attract higher-income customers.
There's one out in West Chase. They took over the old CVS that's at the corner of Nine Eagles and Countryway.
You can't let your neighbors see you going into a dollar store, man.
There's an Aldi. There's a friggin' Dollar. What is happening to West Chase?
Yeah.
There's a reason we were chased west, folks.
Absolutely. And you know what what it was. And finally, Dee Snider assures fans after retiring from live performances that he's not dying. The man is 78 years old. It's time to hang it up.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to convince anybody he's not dying. When you're 78, it's time to just kick back, relax. How are you going to sing We're Not Going to Take It Anymore?
Exactly. Is there that many people clamoring for the hit?
No. In fact, I can picture him sitting in a nursing home with his pills for the day going, I'm not going to take it. No.
And that's the Mo Better.
Dude, those Twisted Sister videos with the guy from Animal House.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was like, what is this? A Twisted Sister pin on your uniform. What are you going to do with your life?
He was great.
I always think about when videos had like a little cinematic element to them.
Yes.
What was the one? Was it Billy Don't Lose That Number by Phil Collins?
Yeah.
Where they were like pitching him on different ideas of the video.
Yeah.
And he goes, so how does it end?
Yeah.
So how does it end?
Remember much in the same vein, Steve Perry with Old Sherry, where they're doing
they're doing the whole casting.
elaborate, and he just says, no.
Steve.
And then he goes on the steps and then starts singing.
Oh, dude, that first note. Hey, let's see if we can, let's see how close. I used to do this with John, I think. See how close you can come to hitting that first.
Oh, dude.
That first line.
No, I can't.
Me either. And that's what's so fun about it.
You got to do it better than
Here's
me.
Steve. Everybody try it in your car. It's harder than you think.
Are we going to do it over Steve?
No. Oh. We're just going to let Steve do it first.
We should have been gone, knowing how I made you feel.
All right. So now you try first.
Can I hear Steve one more time?
This will show you how great of a voice Steve Perry has. Here's Steve.
We should have been gone.
All right. Now here's Maurice. You should have been gone.
That's all I have.
All right, let me give it a try. Oh, it's great. You should have been gone.
See, you're still better than me.
Oh, no, I was not. All right,
that is incredibly hard.
How do you even sing like that?
You should have been gone, knowing how I made.
Seriously, like how many vocal exercises? Do you have to just be born with your voice in a higher register?
I think you do.
Because I've heard him speak, and he's like, "Oh, hey, yes, I'm Steve Perry. Yes,
but
you
also
should have been. You should have been."
Also, the control, as you just pointed out. Yeah.
I was doing karaoke at this place, Thunder Bay, on Linebaugh on Saturday night, and this old lady kept doing cool songs. Like she must have been 80 if she was a day, and she did No Doubt hella good, which was just so funny. And she comes up to me, she goes, "Can you be the Tom Petty to my Stevie Nicks on Stop Dragging My Heart Around?" And you know, and I'm not going to say no to this nice old lady, so I'm like, of course, yeah. So I get up there, and then I realize I can't sing like Tom when he's like, "I know you really want to tell me goodbye." Who can sing like that besides Tom friggin' Petty?
He has an incredibly difficult voice to match, too.
Yeah, he's like, I know you really want to be your girl. I can't do that. I mean, I just did, but I can't do that. All right, we're going to come back. I've got a What's Good with Garabo that's going to make you grin ear to ear. 800-771-1025. Always open phones on this show, but in the 6:30 segment, anything goes. You want to take us in any direction, of course, we're okay with that. It's the end of your day and the end of ours as well. Now, this weather is insane. Right now, very comfortable. A week from today, very, very cold. All of this fluctuation is bad for your air conditioning unit. It puts a lot of stress on it. So get it checked out at Climate Design before the big spring and summer heat up arrives, when you're running your AC nonstop, 365, 24/7. Maybe not 365, but 24/7. Right now, Climate Design is offering generous pre-spring discounts on new train systems. So if you need a new AC installation, or you want a plumbing repair or electrical update, give Climate Design a call. Whatever you need, they've got your back. With over 1,700 five-star reviews, you can trust Climate Design Home Services for total comfort. Go to climatedesign.com right now or call 727-540-0097. That's 727-540-0097 or climatedesign.com.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Crash blocking the right shoulder, 275 south at 26th Avenue in Pinellas. The real congestion, though, is approaching Pinellas Point and beyond that. That alternate 19 delay northbound into Dunedin looks to be roadwork related. Courtney Campbell Causeway crash eastbound just past the shelter. Considerable delay there. In Hillsborough, crash Parsons Avenue south at Lumsden Road. This is Eric with traffic.
Do rain or bugs have your car looking dirty? Well, Bubble Down Car Wash has you covered. They offer longer wash tunnels, powerful vacuums, and the friendliest staff. Check out BubbleDown.com to find a Bubble Down Car Wash location near you.
Camtech continues to rank #1 in preparing students to ace that tricky Florida contractor's exam. Learn how this Wednesday, 7 p.m. at Camtech's campus, 246 Crystal Grove, Lutz. Get legal with CamtechSchool.com, 800-875-PASS.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Primetime, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Jay Leno Live, Friday, February 27th, Ruth Eckerd Hall.
Police say an 84-year-old man pepper sprayed a security guard during a dispute at a retirement community bingo game in Florida. The old guy said he was fed up. Said he told the security guard he had it up to here, and that was just his pants, okay? That wasn't even counting the pants up to here.
With very special guest, Arsenio Hall. On sale now at RuthEckerdHall.com. Jay Leno with very special guest, Arsenio Hall.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is a real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
At IDC, we honor the legacy of the one and only Keith LeClaire.
We refuse to be beat on any diamond, any price, anywhere. You cannot get any closer to the source in International Diamond Center.
His competitive spirit, his leadership, his passion for quality.
The finest quality at the best price, guaranteed. Anybody that sees it on her hand, they're going to be on, where'd you get that diamond?
And who can forget Keith's fun side?
If you don't come to IDC, you are nuts. You're going to get a bigger, better diamond for less at IDC, period.
As we mourn his passing, Keith LeClaire's spirit spirit will always be alive and well at IDC, and his other family members carry on his legacy. His voice, his teachings, his vision will continue to guide us into the future, and the core values of IDC will never change.
I want you to be protected. I want you to make sure you're getting what you paid for. It's a commitment from our family. It's our blood. It's our heart behind it. It's our trust. It's our integrity.
International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Morgan & Morgan isn't just an injury firm. It's our family's life work. It's my husband, it's my sons, it's me. When we take a case, we see a family just like ours. $30 billion recovered is something I'm proud of. But what I'm really proud of are the families we stood beside. It's an honor to fight for you when you need our support the most. Morgan & Morgan, for the people and your family.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Valentine's Day is over. You forgot. She didn't. Now you're Googling how to apologize fast. Listen up. An apology card won't save you. A teddy bear won't help you. And a last-minute candle from the grocery store? That's just evidence. You need a comeback plan. Step 1, walk into XTC and Planet X Adult. Step 2, grab some male enhancement. Step 3, go from I messed up to how did you do that? Because nothing says I'm sorry like upgraded performance. You missed the date. Don't miss the opportunity. XTC and Planet X Adult, turning forgotten Valentines into unforgettable nights.
Kid Rock, a celebration 250 years in the making. Freedom 250 Tour, the road to Nashville. Saturday, May 30th at Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. With Big and Rich and them Dirty Roses. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The ultimate American party. Kid Rock.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 130.
Did you know GoodRx can help you save on medication, manage prescriptions, and get trusted health information? If you're one of the millions living with a heart condition, check GoodRx for an easier, more affordable way to manage your health. GoodRx offers common heart medications for under $30. Just search for your prescription, find the best price, then show your pharmacist the GoodRx coupon. And it works whether you have insurance or not. To start saving and better manage your heart health, download the free app or visit GoodRx.com today. GoodRx is not insurance but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
You could win a new Corvette Z06 at the Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet, the best Corvette we've ever raffled. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community right here at home. Enter online at stingraychevroletraffle.com.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah and Farah anytime.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. More good weather continues right into the second half of the week. Mostly clear and mild tonight, 62. Some patchy fog is likely. Coming up on Wednesday, more sunshine. Great day. High temperatures approaching 80.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
I'm awake without a warning. I'm wrestling with the passing of time. Try to forget it, try to get it together. She's running circles in the back of my mind. I'm hoping this is only temporary. It's scary thinking I could be going insane. Try to forget it, try to get it together. She's running circles in the back of my brain. That girl is like sunburn on my backside, sinking in the quicksand.
All right, ready for a What's Good with Garabo? It's a beautiful story. I got it from Fox 13. I know good news stories don't get a lot of clicks, which is why if it bleeds, it leads on the local news. It's just a fact of life. People will pass over 10 stories that have good news to read the one about carnage and death and destruction. Sucks. Human nature, I suppose. We are drawn to the macabre, drawn to the grotesque, and we sometimes overlook beautiful news stories. I don't want to let this story go unamplified, and I feel like the Fox 13 story can say it a lot better than I could. So I will break from where I normally read the story myself to you. I will let this couple tell the story.
Well, 3 words can mean the most to some people, and one couple in Central Florida is celebrating their 45th Valentine's Day together.
And they have a renewed appreciation for each other's voices after both battled cancer together at Moffitt Cancer Center. Fox 13's Kylie Jones has their heartwarming story. Kylie.
Well, guys, they always say it's the little things that count the most, right? Well, those little things are often a lot of the things that we just take for granted. But Debbie and Eric Bilo will now never pass up the opportunity to say I love you.
We have been together for 45 years.
That's 45 years of I love yous for Eric and Debbie Bilo. 6 years ago, they mapped out a move to Florida to live out their retirement dream.
My joke is that I didn't see cancer on the spreadsheet at all.
In 2020, Eric was diagnosed with a form of throat cancer. He underwent radiation and thought he tackled it.
About that time, Debbie got breast cancer.
But at my appointment, Eric got a phone call that the cancer had returned.
The couple faced a true test of the vows they took decades ago, in sickness and in health. This time, Eric's cancer was stage 4. The only hope at survival was surgery.
Yeah, I had a large portion of my tongue taken out. I no longer have an epiglottis. My voice box was about 75% removed.
By the way, the mere fact that guy can say epiglottis, which about 90% of us can't after throat cancer, is freaking amazing.
Doctors got the cancer at the price of Eric's ability to eat, drink, and speak.
My dream.
Just a real pause real quick. The treatments for cancer are brutal. The mere fact that this disease still exists is horrendous, but the treatments make you challenge whether or not life is worth living. In this case, this dude couldn't eat or drink or speak to tackle the stage 4 cancer that's in his throat. When they come to you and they're like, well, we're going to save your life, but you're going to lose your hearing. In my case, I have tinnitus or tinnitus, however you want to say it. You're going to lose the feeling in your feet, but you're going to live. Of course you want to live, but the price tag can be pretty significant, especially in this gentleman's case.
If he could ever speak again, because we were working with speech therapists and stuff like that, all I wanted him to do is say, I love you.
3 words that would mean the world to his wife.
I practiced in private for hours every day to be able to say something, and finally it worked.
Over the last several years, in addition to learning to say I love you again, Eric has regained much of his ability to speak. This past summer, Eric drove his Polaris slingshot cross-country for cancer awareness.
For 57 days and met somebody who had cancer every day. And I got home, I wrote a book about it. And not only my story about the trip, but 57 stories about cancer survivors I met all over America.
One thing that cancer didn't take is the couple's ability to laugh.
We go out with friends, but one of us eats and one of us doesn't. But I make sure that he gets the bill.
As he reflects on these last 6 years, Eric says the cancer actually did him a favor.
I also think that we taught our children and our grandchildren about tenacity and the ability to overcome challenges in life.
And yeah, those tattoos, they actually got together to the surprise of their kids and their grandkids. Eric actually went back to Moffitt when the cancer returned a third time, but he and Debbie have both been 5 years cancer-free, and they are looking forward to spending their 45th Valentine's Day together this weekend, guys.
I bet they're going to appreciate every moment of it.
What a beautiful friggin' story, man. Yeah. All the dude wanted to do was to be able to say, I love you to his wife, and he worked his ass off to do it. And it's just like a throwaway line at the end. Oh, his cancer returned a third time. That is significant, like that. Dealing with the return diagnosis, no picnic. And hats off to that dude. Anybody else in the struggle, anybody related to someone in the struggle. It is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the weak. But what they said is absolutely true in that there are blessings to be found. And if you've never been diagnosed, awesome. I hope you never are. But for those of us who have been, it sounds weird to say I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I would. I would trade it. But I'm very grateful that I went through it. And I'm very grateful for the lessons that I learned of the people close to me who supported me. Maurice, one of them. I'll never forget listening to your night show and hearing you just explode on some scumbag who took delight in the fact that I had cancer. And I get it. I'm a polarizing radio personality. Even now, at a nicer, kinder version of me, I still say things, sometimes deliberately, that will piss off a lot of people and will assassinate your sacred cows. It's cool. I get it. If that leads you to a point where you have to weaponize cancer against me, let me assure you, there's nothing you or anyone can say to me that is going to be worse than 4 rounds of chemotherapy. You know what I mean?
Right.
If it's someone I hold dear to me and they say something mean, that would hurt. But if it's someone either I don't know or someone I do know and don't particularly respect or care for, and they want to weaponize that, let me tell you, I will laugh all the way to my bed tonight. And when I wake up tomorrow morning, I will laugh again, because I faced down the worst thing that I could possibly face down and will again. So what are you going to say to me that's going to be worse than sitting with a urologist and having him say, you've got cancer? Absolutely nothing. Every day I am on this microphone. I am living my dreams. I am delighted to do it. And I'm immensely grateful to be here and to be part of your life. So thank you. And man, you exploded on that dude. And I was sitting there in my kitchen. I remember I was struggling from treatment. And I was sobbing. You were so passionate about saying how I'm a human being and a father and all this, and how could anyone say anything like that? It really meant a lot.
Well, I did not know you were listening. I didn't say it for anything other than the reason that it was absolutely what I felt it meant.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It's, like I said, it is a tremendous gift to know who really, really has your back and who your friends are, and anybody else. Hey, I feel bad that you would weaponize that somehow you could take a disease like that robs so many young lives and use that as an insult or a weapon. But I think it says more about you than it might say about me. On that note, about little kids struggling with stuff like that, we will be all in for all children, and it is just a couple of days away. Thursday, the pinnacle, if you will. They knew they wanted to start it off with the right guy, and they certainly did. John Senning will kick it off noon on Thursday. I can't think of a better dude to start off this initiative, and I am honored to continue it. After John is done, we'll do the 3 to 4 o'clock crossover hour, and then Maurice and I will take you from 4 o'clock to 7. And then after 7, Mike O and Corey Cardinal, and I know a bunch of people are going to be doing an after-hours broadcast. So we'll be broadcasting nonstop from noon on Thursday to noon on Friday, which is really cool.
Yeah.
No commercials. Like when we take breaks, some people are going to take breaks. I'm not planning on it. I talked to John Brennan about it today. We can reset at the top of the hour, but then we'll be right back in the show. But if we need it, there will be interviews with doctors and families and whatnot. But the people who rely on Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital for treatment, for support, etc., they will benefit greatly from what we're doing. It is so honorable that this organization is undertaking this initiative. I heard Senning mention it today that I had said yesterday that it is the biggest initiative this group of radio stations has ever taken on. And it is by far. I've been working for this company since 2011. We've done cool stuff. We've done some great charity stuff, but we have never done anything with all hands on deck to make a huge impact for people, families, kids who really, really need it. So please, if you can support us, I understand times are tough, but if you can support us, that'd be great. Go to theboneonline.com to find out how you can make an online donation, and I'm sure you'll hear over the next couple of days how you can do the greatest good. I'm looking forward to seeing Fran Hosh out there. There are going to be a ton of special guests and surprises. I'm sure David from Achieva is going to be coming by. He always does. He's a great dude.
Is there a goal?
Yes.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yes,
it is a lofty goal. I don't say it a lot because I think this goal is very lofty. The goal is $1 million. That is a lofty goal. I never want to assign goals to things like that. Like when we do Drew Saves Christmas every year, people are like, how many bikes do you hope to get? I hope we get enough bikes so that no kid in Pinellas County has to wake up who wanted a bike and not get a bike. That's my goal. I don't want to put a number of I want to get 300, because then if you get 279, it's like,
yeah, right.
So, $1 million is a very, very lofty goal. We are very blessed in that we have some great clients at this radio station who will pony up some dough. We have great listeners who will do the same thing. I know a lot of people who work here will be digging to their own pockets, especially Mo. It's going to be a real special thing, and it's only 2 days away. I'm really, really looking forward to this.
I think that's an achievable goal.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's lofty, but it is achievable. It's not a ridiculous goal. And to see how excited everybody is here around it, Jason Meter, John Brennan, especially Jenna, it's really, really great to see, and I can't wait for us to do this. By the way, more important news, there is a new fish video out. I just did it during the break.
I thought you were for a minute talking about Fish the band. How stupid.
No, they're not important at all. No, I mean my microwave fish, salmon, sprouts, and asparagus this time. And I really hit the trifecta of smells. If you want to follow Drew Garabo on Instagram, DREWGARABO. I'd love to hear from you there, or on the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page. If you want to share it on the Facebook page, that'd be super awesome because the metrics are great. These stupid fish videos, I like to look at the analytics of the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page, because I remember when I built the page and I was begging online to get 100 fans to click like, and then 500, and then 1,000. So I like going to the analytics page, and let me tell you, Maurice, 6 million views in the last month. And they are all, not because of my cat rescue volunteering, not because I say anything particularly pithy or witty. It's because of these dumb-ass microwaving fish at work videos. Stupid. Why? What is with you people? But please keep following, and please keep sharing. Thank you. All right, that's going to do it for the day. Thanks a lot for listening to the program.
Went
Thank
by
you, Maurice.
fast, didn't it?
It sure did. We blinked, and the show is over, which I think is a pretty good sign.
Yes, sir.
Thanks again for helping the 5 o'clock hour be the most listened to hour on 102.5 The Bone. That is huge. Thank you to Tampa Traffic for sucking. Oh, I believe 275 is closed tonight. Starting.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. It's 275 closure. I think it starts at like midnight. Let me just make sure. I-275, 10 p.m. Tuesday, February 17th to 1 a.m. Wednesday. So that's tonight. Crews will temporarily close the westbound I-4 ramp to northbound I-275. I'll say that again. Crews will temporarily close the westbound I-4 ramp to northbound I-275 tonight, 10 to 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, word of the wise should be sufficient. Thank you very much for listening to the program. Thanks to Achieva Credit Union for sponsoring what we do here every single afternoon. If you need an auto loan, they will give you gap coverage that is guaranteed asset protection. What does that mean? That means if you owe $25,000 on your car and then your car is stolen, totaled in a flood, wrecked, whatever, your insurance company determines the car is now worth $20,000. So you're like, hey, what the hey? Where's that extra $5,000 come from? Well, your insurance pays the bank $20,000, the car's current value. You still owe the bank $5,000 even though the car is gone. Your gap policy pays that $5,000 difference for you. Without gap, you're stuck paying $5,000 out of pocket for a car you can't drive. With gap, your loan is completely wiped clean. Achieva's closing that gap, a $449 value, including guaranteed asset protection with auto loans. Go to achievacu.com to learn more. ACHIEVACU.com. Go into an Achieva branch. Call 844-231-5905. Guaranteed asset protection is included with eligible auto loans. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA. Good night.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. When a child is hurting, everything stops. Families need hope and a place they can trust. February 19th and 20th, 102.5 The Bone goes 24 hours, commercial-free, raising funds for Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Generously sponsored by Clean Earth Systems. Listen to parents, doctors, and caregivers share stories of courage, compassion, and life-saving care. Every dollar goes directly to the hospital, helping kids get the care they need. Donate now at theboneonline.com and be part of something that matters. We're all in for all children. From 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Courtney Campbell Causeway wreck should be cleared now. Smoother sailing into Hillsborough. Crash in Pinellas, Park Street North southbound at Bay Pines Boulevard. Backstop and go to 49th Avenue. Incident in Hillsborough, Sly Avenue affecting eastbound traffic, primarily around Havana Avenue. Pinecrest Manor westbound. Crash at Del Mabry. This is Eric with traffic.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments until spring. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Every business starts with an idea. With smart business buying from Amazon Business, get everything you need to grow in one familiar place. From office supplies to IT essentials and maintenance tools. Ready to bring your visions to life? Learn how at AmazonBusiness.com. This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial # law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Did you know eagles fly on water too? That's right, we use our wings like oars, like a feathered kayak. So if you need help with the water in your house, remember, Veteran Air has expert plumbers ready to cruise over and help with your emergencies and projects. For a limited time, you can get $50 off plumbing repairs of $250 or more. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Please listen carefully. This program was recorded at an earlier date and time. The content contained here may be out of date and context. Listener discretion is advised. 102.5 The Bone.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.